Step into success and make your life very easy. My main cause be watching Madawasi. Na ya da nyame so asese ode ne so ache na January bosume ne dey to so edubako. We are so grateful. Ade ehia kese pa ne say bribia da so sorry a enfe rade accident is so important. If say who call them now nim say ade eche. Bribia da na me catch o na me cause so catch o say enye automatic but nyame adom wasa sorry. Onu adofo onu abusuafo onu adwumayfo munyina baby amubutu bia no o hwe o Facebook ana say o dampem agogo ho kama o so o hwe bia wadaroma catch rade say rade me da wase. Welcome. This is the Ultimate TV breakfast show Badwam on Adom TV multi TV. So free service copy say non kuno bo even with the Black Stars one goal down and no nyoma bebre me say makwanche nti no na say me fast catch up so munjai we na enkosa two na Canada ya dey abeti o from so ne buy because I say metimi shisha ma anka time metimi siso ansa na metimi di nkomo Badwam na mko kan na etete fast nti nyame ya doma Ghana fo amaboto amashase adane coaches won kama komantum yem na ye kra de enigi sem ne se Blaster match ase na omukọ no fin se anokra na ehu kra obehu ana recent finals idi aye say na minor botu because of Blaster you know anokra na ehu no na mamu nshase entanta ana dede ana Jordan ana dede ana Jordan ana na coach no ana ka 5 minutes ana de pa 4 ba na besere onye na unima adwuma no ye de ama won na ebetimi aye adwuma no enu nti na wo na sese wo ye din na wo hwe besere emo ba mu kura camera from mu bu manichie ni nyina menim sound for mu kasa o ma no memfa ho say designers amos e ka mo kana de make kwada kunya no kwa yimi atu be memfa o menyifa o mekawe de minim say Ghana ne be koso edi o maji uni zo odampa mu kwada odampa mu sa kaseti ame Ghana ne be say di ekire the Blaster ya ma mo koso mo ni say na mo baba fie na mo ni ya be di komo ha kama aba bi ejima machi ya yeja ezu udi o machi dia I say kotoko udi kotoko chia baby oni say kotoko be ebe titi ho kra se ho no e ho na kotoko kra be dey mu ase kese be bro say no make catch you say say wo predict you say wo say mo dey tie bia meta wa chi na Kofi Amedu enti tama gugu ni ba no na kan baby say no ka kire o tama ehwe form sa no me ya na frɛ dam ne ka say yeah mawu Ampadu ni me be chia ya me na be wadwuma na no sorry ya na wo be preach me of mine Ghana for mo mpɛ no kure ade enye me ka kire me say enye se me Ghana ni ntina be se chinchin a me ka sa ade ni enye me ti ha me ka kire woni dama me ti ha me ka kire mo se me o man papa e ho na se mo nko bobo mo nko mo wini se mo force mo maka se mo wini bana me ka kire mo se mo ntimi wini me ntimi ka zo
but you know baby
Inu bebia eske muye Ghana nkomo atia emuye Kofi Amedu atia bana mo ahwe ahochia we mo asusura
said this time no say atia ya hwani ampeja nyina ho na say buto from there and e ho de
atia so muye e de che bebu bi ampa we de ye de hye wunkwa ba ampa ni beka se Ghana nkwa se sumnya
but ampedu akasa no kro oye bibini o say Ghana ni akasa
o si na da mo nko na mbom pai ana de bia o se no ni o si asha me ka o si asha se di any ayifo ni hia ye be force wa at the two na ayifo na ko lose one ha na force se we mu two de bia no ye brace ya
but o ma wa ka ba ko enra na ye di ho komo ha me ne bishop adofo but e ya de esese Ghana for ye ma ye ni e ba ye ho so enye ye nko na nyame tie
da bi o na krono bia bom pai
na ye mpai bo
Dabi
enye ni nyina na ye mpa ebi ye modern bo ebi ye ni da ho ebi ye nkanko ebi ye no kreka
ade no man pedi ba no pe o de bebre ma no pe no ko se entimi nkoye se ye nko an ye bompa ye nko ani ye toso ye mpe de kure ana gidie nso a enwuma nim
hunu
gidie hunu because ontimi nka se na o the 2-3 weeks assemble players it wonu onyame ehom timu ama ne broso eche nkrobia it 2-3 weeks na we assemble team na also we dey Africa no mako win obi ehye ne dia ase no I come fear be mienu miensa.
Okay, no, the one and who
and obo no ho nti se obo na ni se ya oni baby a nipa na ewura kosi. So yes see oni baby nipa na ase kire. Ba we kwa de me say ball back be ma pass bi. Senka can ni place on ma chena. Sa pass go say me piatum. Na we so no pass bi on ba ma bi edi ewu pass. O hwe ball o pass sama jo ko de do kwa o sini na. O na nyina be bi.
Dey we can never penidi.
Anyway, but I don't just say bibia agency.
But afia
you to say as a folk for you know say never say die
until the bones are rotten.
So what I say until when the
bones will rotten.
I feel quite a bone. Yeah, okay, bia ma always the moja biba and come deep cry. It ye caught too much is no. We make go na go problem about if for lose akwanche me free baby. And then the church member say there's a who comes in my ha. I want to be baby. Me can say omo park is no money do ha me can. No because no me can. Omo di agro. Because say mo park. Mo for Greece. Na mo for you know sporty wave. Mo for Greece. Na mo for mo trim. Na for mo ba obia answer even when there's a national mo be answer. Because Greece tum sporty wave and you know say a cream a cream color is do the fra. Color be ba bontin a Ghana flag. Mixing of these two colors. A tresse in Kurimdia yedia. Sometimes I saw you.
Where lab ben you know science lab.
Half lab.
Hey, I have for mama too. Hey, boy, yeah.
Oh, right, and you will have to be say big laboratory with me. I do all these things, madam. Because you know, see if I can say na NCBA and what you can say I go can see and ya so so.
My hair and your black stars and kwasem na yeka. Ye Ghana for na ye. Empire bo. Any nyina na empire bo. Wow, empire bo de ye. Obi a be kwati mpae bo bi a be pemontem eye na emom no modern bo no kreka ene nipa ye hwe nanim ka nanim
ana fe kwa no ye okay kwa no be se me born no me ntend e chisa ye wie na mu si say players bi kra ho no ma che say players bi wa
Matthias
monkey the work babu the chop hey monkey the work babu the chop monkey na Ghana for ba na players na brofo mu Ghana players na brofo papa oh, you're fine. I'm not for one. I was a Ghana for the motor. That won't be a good to be good. Yes, I will be a CH in your baby. One to be good, not to our brabos. It's here we are no dynamic casting. We see a facasian and no check. I go can see on some bro. Now, Frima Kyle said, no, never day, Ghana and Como, oh, it's Ghana and Como, everything Comodo Dona, and the Ghana for the Dono Swacoma. So if it's a Bishia, Pension, a shall non cronia, there was their catches, Cosuna Adom TV. If say, oh, near papa, Eddie, a mouth. A brinty, some of what to do, the every man, Hoquano, or the worker, bro. Now, they find that the worker, GJ Pring Park seek better conditions for journalists, Central and Como and any Jumaku and Jumabata, Central Jumasu del Bono, or press yen Central Fono, Yemudu Dona ABTV, Eddie. Road offenses fines rake in 2.6 million Ghana cedi in 2021. This is good news. Oh, ya quantum ponson ya quanso, no my to see a draft for a canco and the mray of your fumina no sha, and it's a 2.6 million Ghana cedi. Abre Ghana abai and fresh students plead with UTAC to call off strike in the University Church of Ghana almost so omati echia neoma ba community ehun sensem no ana ono kan wasem strike is UTAC being unfair based on documents it signed with state agencies semisa anono subusa Cocoa Board enforcing zero tolerance policy on child labor fifi boafunaka say and the kwadanku edi omo ye Kuku adwuma na Kuku bosi da bi wasi nkete saa de ne pa de se bi pa se e de nkwada e pai Kuku ne de omo so Kuku ne de omo ko afum ko Kuku adwuma no wasi dabi omo so bi enya de ebo because we are self friend nyina ye kutia nkwada e de omo ye adwuma e den saa delegate say
the delegate na bro for the my Black Stars na me dey and no last page no kra no say Black Stars fails Morocco test
see no
I'm one caption kama but the graphic kind and one of boss or 2 4 catcher and central for say yemfa yen central juma no Emma and Kabum Emra on my name. Okay.
So you know say Yakofa Kasiano and what Chimakacho or say Black Stars.
I register a SIM card.
The SIM card say a SIM card registration. My share one SIM card say President Fache be na otwi mienu ni say kwa wa fa so mo ye share and then Ghana common make was because NCA for the crata ba ana omode hihye fufuro egu akwemu ensem fata say na ya om say Ghana for no ensem fata ebrenti ye be sie be share Ghana komo so ye di san komo ya kwa fa kase na no achi komo dodo na ho a ebidi
Benada and the fuano dubako ewo opepon and ase January bosomini mu fempemienu ne eduno mienu no siabo ewo Adom TV so we ye kase edikan eye bedwam ede making kindness maka krabintem ede ama na de obeti won bi ene say yitak for ena womo chese ahwa na academic calendar no ensakraya bam esan se de aban ene won eye no enti na NLC for so ena omo aye enhyiemu a wo chese won yitak for no ene enkaye bi ebehia na omadwenjwen semba komienu bi ho ebi ka ho ena making kind ama me de ma mechra diamond memoachen afe ensem na kase na yitak for sese wo hawo a wo mo enam no wo de ho sobo nyina ebo aban esa kwan ya aban nam so a won sensem a wo de eto aban anim a ebi eye condition of service ana se adwuma ye ho hyehyɛ ya aban emia won no ni nyina ka ho na sese wo mo enhye den ho de ekɔ enti ahwe yi a saa ne yo na ekɔ so no ebetumi aha academic calendar no ana se ehyehyɛde ana emre a wo mo ede kyerade ewo won suku ahodom no.
Lectures are supposed to start on 17th for University of Ghana. Ebani say from 17th up to 3 weeks, lectures are not happening now. It's the decision of management. Say Ibia, we are closing down the institution because there can be a university without teaching. From 2019, but it doesn't look likely. Something positive will come out.
Already in calendar na yewono, yema kwan semester we ya, nke be 2 weeks pe ofi, na yesi debut school biom. And on crown e be entimi raise fees from second semester. So inka days no nke doso a inka beboa. If not for the strike in COVID in same po, inka was say yen second semester this year because of the COVID and then the strike that came, it delayed the whole academic calendar. And see, I think the year started first semester of the 2021-22 academic year. And it will greatly affect us. But yentimi nka say you tagemra if say government any more asseria more maintain we will plead with the government that whatever government is supposed to do to make sure that lecturers return back to campus,
Tag for some no ho and National Labour Commission for HS one watonsa e dey afra you tag na ekuo bi enso ka won ho se won momode ase wan na musifo e be ye krado na one won esi enkonwa ye nhyiamu nyame yadom a chena a eye ukuada no awia no mienu abo apam pepepe se de be ya de enna yi no wo de beto yi.
National Labour Commission for Edinkrate bia babeto montene so a wochire mu se opepon bosome de tosudu awa fimpinu ene aduonu mienu mu no na wonum ehunu amanebo bia maje online for ede atudwa na afi wo science hunu enkrate bia efi Fair Wages and Salaries Commission for aso ya wochire mu se University Teachers Association of Ghana wonoma hyase a wode wonade agu fom se wonye adwuma biem efi opepon bosome de tosudu awa fimpinu ene aduonu mienu imu ya wochire mu se esanse Fair Wages and Salaries Commission for Alpha Reports of the Labour Market Survey no ameto montene so ntemunti ana ama wonum etusa anamo no enkrata ni mu no wonum echire mu se nanka wo se UTAG for Ejina section 159 ewo act 651 mu nanka wodi National Labour Commission for enhyehyeye so sene ebeya anka amuno mu honoma no commission no ebetumi edi ejina mu ewo wonum nsem ni mu nanso ne nyina mu no emfa ho se wonum enisa amra no so no Commission no ejina ni tumi ya ewo section 138 ya ewo act 651 no so atworo akwakoma ekuo yi se wonra National Labour Commission for asoyeye ukuada opepon bosome de tosudu mienu e wa fimpenu ene aduonu mienu mu wa bra no mienu abapa ho sima aduasa se na ebe ya wonum nsem no wobetie no wasiesie ede ama wonum wode atudwa won krata yi mu se ekuo yi a wode wonade agu fama wose wanya adwuma biom no wonhye ebre no ene eda ne nso se na ebe ya obetumi aba wono maso ye hono Wɔnom aka to aso sɛ esan so opesi wodi COVID-19 nhyehyɛ nyina so ntino wɔn mu bia eba wɔma enipa mienu ene megina mu ma wɔnom ɛwɔ saa nhyiamu no ase saa enkrata yi Dr. Benes A. Wilbeck ya wɔyɛ director admin HR ɛna de ne nsa hyɛ ema executive secretary.
School for Womwanya Quenya Sobeto Wandisia so ewo University of Ghana no war legono one more any net to tata one some media kwakobane se school no de wafa won na so baby a one beda or friend say ho no eno ho akwanya e na womo enya eno nti jam training a wono ye pani eda ho ahodo ewo University of Ghana ho nyina ene Dr. Wiafia Kentin Brenya o church de e koso ama school for ye ne to tata one some no e che kwajo mensa abrampa.
The university management na say empadodo no aye wo ho no ye di mu hamu edusia chimu ebe mom 60% ebe mom internet chess at least omo benya empadodo cross in all the levels no ya me pa chere say bibia ye online ye simultaneous ubetimi age unua betimi age meso betimi age no if it's 10 15 or 20 seconds within that time no thousands of millions can pick it. Until no ya na mangrove ka say oh na mo se mpa wo ho na mpa no wo he e wo ho na bia na we internet no nya very sensitive bia na speed nim na ne ne the speed wo mu no atwa.
Ekua wofra won say Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana na we turn it say CDAG for and a woman so catcher Ghana for nyina say one na won ho so na wanya ahoboa efi say adwoada ebe ye opepombo so me ne nafua no don so me 17th January ye da yenim no won betoto asentuade so me lorry fe no na ntoso na ode betoso no ye homu nchemu aduana 40% enti wo nya no wo fifia ene e kane no ye je 1 cedi ano afakakra ka ho nyasa wonya ehyen no bi enfo.
We ye Concerned Drivers ene yedi kan ya yedi aba be me ne wo ka say me gidi pa say before enne be kwa awieye no ye nuanom other stations ana operators ya omo ye transport operators no so no omo de omo anodie e de be ba be kan ye de ho from October muton ena ye ne public aiding nkomo ena ye ne omo kasa say omo mwa yen ne yen kan kire aban se etuo bi mu deda fango so a sisi ya me ne wo ka say ehun nim faso etuo bi ti say price stabilization and recovery levy ufiri hono mo no aba bust margin de ben pa ene ya amayen sa legacy debt no aban amaye hu say 2021 1st November ene free ho be ye da so tua energy sector and recovery levy no ye go so tua sa niama we mu ene ka ho a ama sa ne ye pese ye 40% edadwo da ye nimi de be ma ya sesa ya adwen ye ade ba ko pe say sa eto any levies ni margins are there fango so yi aban be ye free ho so oyi free ho a ebe ma fango no ehwia ba fom preko pe because me ne wo ka say sa eto ya amatutu din sesi ai wo kan ni nyina boma na oyi free liter so a 1 cedi 85 pesos and be free liter bia so nti sesi a me ne wo ka say toli friends a liter 6 cedis 85 pesos yi nke ebe ba 5 cedis nti we hu say omu yi free so a ebe boa yen nti sa adna mu no na aban tu a ebetimi aboa me ene
wo kra wo fra ho se nyankoma sens no ewo adanse asokwa mesini wo asantemantam no wo mo kire se enyuma nkoso empotem bebre wo hono mu a kire se de nka amafo nya no wo mpotem a ebetumi aboa wo no ebi eni ho ntiwei eya hohiahi asem de ma wo
College of Education but me be fear now to get access to network ABIS and PDF would be shame we no akwai problem am my e say aje the phone be gina be bia answer o results crab o check no o be bra ajo ha mutu e bia 20 cedis e record the next time and sound when you access to your results
network credit dey how able so be ya kura la o be frɛ o kura ma o be fa no kura o frɛ o nyawo je say o be gina o fi answer no no frɛ o be bele san obi amfati o mo network no
me ye dwedini na emomo no sempese me ye kura network no ye nyawa ha nti yesremo ye pese mo ba na mbeboa ye na eja ye network no so ye benya yi a ye betimi ayekọ
enkwala no etichafo e ba ha se no omunye nije wo kuro no mo fanse enema bebre wo ha emwa etichafo no adesua titru ne network ne akọwiase nyina aha ye hu hwendi etichafo ne ba de obo degree se otimi tra ha no okira de no o se mentra no apre transfer no okọ enti amenkwala no kra no se mpre wanyinsan na eku ye wokrom ha no mo no so aye yade so a yetu anamon se any committee for any assembly man for more boy last year and honorable Katie Hamoka say any DC bass on Baba Boy network no ye de ani je kese o ka say de bedi last year Christmas no kwasem ne ye budget so pa ama kwapim say be 3 months mu ani ne ehu say o ma be start o mo ye sa de no kwasem ne say o ma be wie o ma asokura enso ye nya network ne ye busa ya ye se aka bibi wo ho
yenko Afram Place North Mpotam honom na achechefo ho na e wo Mpotam ho fi se de ho ne tie ne nti se wo bi wie training college ne bi na wo de ne koto honom a wontena na wokọ na no e na this year wo Mpotam honom ekyekowu Afram Place North na ofori kore de adesede eto graduate teachers no ene trainee fo na nim se won adaroma se ye na saban de won beto ho a wo wontena se de ho tie bia na mo nkyira de afisi achechefo a eho na wo Mpotam ho nti BEC nso he no kra school fo no kokyera ya wontimi ntwa
BEC education director any office ni a teacher for kakra o han omo bo mo modern bia so mbeboa ama nwoma sua ombeboa ama nwoma sua akoyie nanso esan say ye wo teacher deficit nti schools ni bi wo ho from KG1 to class 6 ana KG1 to JHS na teacher ba ko pe ha dwen eno nti na me fa sa kwan nyan so asre minuanum nketewa ne mpanyimfo a ye post mo ba as teachers se mo ba mo modern anamontena se afi mfie mi nsakra na abedi a bo modern sacrifice to mo acheduma nefa esum district imaye na ufia obedi wa ha enye kwa na me fa sa kan nso a kire o mo nso se esan teacher deficit ninti assembly no me DCE me coordinating director any mpanyimfo a bebre so any assembly members say obi biara e be post na ba district yimu ya yen hihye mboa kakra ye de be boa o ama nso se ni titire o mo ko island no hihye assembly na wasafo no
this year war Afram Place North na de said ye so na medina de bedwam kase no abawie ye medisi hey Professor Walanyo Wala said agokansie monsem no ebro eno echimetna said efisem komochiche abro no pemi bisa wo efisem so say won so resolution ni se wonya abrocha abekọ akotena na wo mwete ho no wate ho nkomo ansa na wonya ho bia abekọ akotena eno ne nkomo a yebedi ewo efisem so no so achi no oman ne kwabna sante ede mpensempensem mu bebro na enso ansa na eno bedru ho no Ghana komo ewo ho koso na hwa Adom TV efise ye wadoye midindi ma metra Diamond memwache edase
akwaba kese bi de ba Adom TV so Adom TV so bedwunjuma die so dia wakansi hu sempan sakana no pensu ja midindi Enoch Kwesi Olanyo Wallace agudi catch bakope the only nomenclature the professor's degree in sports the Al Regina Wallace the nation's presenter and medicine kunya ekono kwanten kodin samawodo ensaka ena no penso e Ghana gudim ejao hye so mam se nwuma komienu o madama Jeffas Health Limited the Jeffas edu tetahwe no ana etachiri sanso na one expert so tachiri a omo ebo amedi dwumedi kese etiensa brew yen hyase mfamfi African Cup of Nations 2021 ana nkese ebo no aninti mpanyimfo guso emasadin eguso daso a ene 2022 de na enura matches ne bitiensa to dweba group C a Ghana yen ye chance ema eye Morocco fo twa kabako a yentimi ante 90 minutes of soccer fiesta team sampa enwene ne se edema oman Ghana yaba Gabon fa kache a omo se ne Comoros for preso na so Gabon etwa kabako a omo antimi ante kan.
All set then, ready for kick-off. It's Morocco kicking off in red and green and kicking from left to right in this first half up against Ghana. Boufal then delivers hard and it's just over the top from Saiss. Looked like it was on target in itself, that free kick. Barkok, Eintracht Frankfurt and El Kawabi for Hassaspor have tested positive for COVID. Ghana on the attack, but again, there's no support coming forward quickly enough. However, Morocco give it away and the chances handled away there, and the first real save in the game is needed. Jiku with the long ball forward. It was speculative, really, trying to use the pace there of Sulirama, who picked out his man. Agard made the clearance, back in by Pencil, and that was heading for the top corner. And at the moment, I would say that the other two sides will not fear what they've seen. Chosno now! Oh, and there it is! The fear factor kicks in, and Sofiane Bafal gets the opener inside the last 8 minutes. Vahid Halilhodžić is thrilled. They celebrate together. And the Angers man snaps into action. Only the second goal he scored in his 23 international appearances for the Atlas Lions. A mistake in the Guyana defence, setting up the chance. And he turned around like a flick knife to send that into the back of the net. Well, the kind of an assist goes with Zakaria Aboukal, but it was a defensive touch that fed it into the park. Achraf Hakimi takes a little glug of water as the free kick comes in, and another good chance. Tissoudali, number 28 in the middle of your screen. Well, he might have had a case. Good ball in by Boufal, right into the danger area. Oh, they're through again. Morocco twisting and turning, getting the chance. Good save by Wallacott. In the end, do they really need to create one? They just need to keep them.
It's African Cup of Nations, and MSC Coino, and Hunsun, so I need the Ajan, still your group B. Senegal, Soche, Zimbabwe, Futra Macabako, Antina, Guinea, and Soche, Malawi, Itro Macabako, almost so anti.
It's a deep delivery. Goalkeeper was stranded. Really was in no man's land. Abu Cisse knows that was a chance. Goalkeeper completely misjudges it. It's a free header for Cisse. He's got to be getting those on target. Goes for goal, and that's an easy shot for a goalkeeper. They've been good in the air in defence of Zimbabwe. Can they hold on for 10 final seconds? Shot comes in, appeals for a penalty, and it's given! Penalty kick, high drama. Agony for Zimbabwe. The protests are earning a yellow card. And I think he got the decision right. Madzongwe. Mane up against Mare. Mane, and it's there, 1-0. Mane seals the victory right at the death. Well, he went for broke, opted for pure power. Goalkeeper went the wrong way. It's a good delivery in. Lovely header, unmarked. Look at that, the goalkeeper was well beaten. This ball to Conte, controls well, gets the pull back, and there's the opening goal of the game. 1-0. Guinea, they've been so patient. And Sela, the man who breaks the deadlock. Keita, lovely ball in. Conte, great work with the assist. And how about that for an opportune strike by Isiaga Sela? Just stuck his right boot out, and that was enough to do the damage. 1-0, Guinea are up and running.
It's next matches I would read to PM and run on and then Yamiatum. As a matches no 8 years out was a group D. Whom any Hambia and to people to go Mukrana, Nigeria, and Egypt, they are cancelling between 10 times. So now for Sudan, Omne Guinea Bissau for and so Edia Bosso about group Yedia, Algeria, and Sierra Leone, and they are cancelling a between us and Pem. So quickly, every 8 years and Chemo, Faraboy, Cameroon, Nafe, and number senior team, and Kwaku or being Andy, Maestro, Honoma, and then the veteran Konafi, Nema is your koye, and when she showed a PM after Blasters, it didn't throw a cabacco against Morocco.
Match day 1 for the Black Stars of Ghana. I over our share my press conference no. Sisi ane the two coaches said didn't come na obia an assessment of the game said is equal and said is here. But for Ghana critically, me sure say Ghana for back home obia be hwe no akire na dwene e wo said game no is equal na Milovan Rival ka no head coach ma the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana. And there was press conference now said an opportunity say on chair said the game is equal and said you see a game no. Na Milovan and some of the to Ghana for ni wiase afana nyina nim say game ni dey of you say Morocco for no we lucky pa and I'm say Ghana create a lot of chances and so the dying and best of the game no and Moroccans no binya some luck there omtimi enya sa lone goal omo ewini over Ghana.
It was a tough match. We were expecting tough match. Morocco is one of the best teams in Africa, so it was opening match of the competition.
Mislim da su oni bili malo srećni, da su pobedili utakmicu, mi smo imali tu neke šanse koje su bile baš dobre, nismo uspjeli da damo gol i I'm
also bisana about late substitution do time no krama game na ba na we ansa na hu say fire service approach odimrika pese o changes to say de ye hu game no mo obese o kire say game ni sha say first half ran it throughout to the second half no na Ghana and sad Morocco so of you say that time no na hu hia say obey any unnecessary change bia with the Black Stars team no ne say nti enama wanye changes ebiem o say games no yebebo makoma ensa ba ko pe ne yabo 2 games na kono no ane say obeto no boase no very ne tactics no na wahwe say de ensem no be si akodi ama the Black Stars na gidie yade a ewo ho pa nti wo Ghana ni a o so koma to yem na oji Milovan ne tactics a we deploy and no any the subsequent ones ebebo no kire say ebetimi aboa the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana enya no kwa no kan o say some of the players casualties yade a affect and so onfa no titire and tutrim ne mom ogiri pa say going forward no enema bekoye ne mom abaso bokese pa and o de ma Morocco national team no say a very good side when it comes to Africa and the world as a whole or say Morocco for a very formidable side inti oni Morocco bo na ekodru say say so fanesa
mislio da je sve gotovo nesvatljivo je kako smo primili gol.
We didn't use our chances today, and I think Morocco team was a little bit luckier in the end. When we were expecting that the game is coming to a close, you know, this happened, so
ništa, čestitam Maroku. Ima 2 utakmice. Zadovoljan sam sa igračima, zadovoljan sam sa igrom. Imamo 2 utakmice tako da gledamo da prođemo grupu.
And I want to congratulate to the Morocco team for the victory, and I want to congratulate to my boys for fighting so hard. Still we have 2 additional matches in the group, so we have to concentrate on these matches now so we can progress from the group stage to the next stage.
Edu baby no so hwe ne musanka team no kra benya draw na nka no a respectable scoreline for the game and so entimi manisa, but let's keep hopes alive.
Everything was pretty tight, and you know the team was functioning well, and I really felt we have everything under control. I have to analyze the goal we conceded, you know, so I can say more about, you know, because everything was going well, so there was no need to make some unnecessary changes, because up to the moment we conceded the goal, we had the full control in the match.
Dosta značio psihološki, ali ovako nadamo se da ćemo nadoknaditi.
Psychologically it would have been better if we at least drew today's match, but of course we have faith in our team, and we hope for the best in the upcoming matches.
Milovan Rival, head coach of the senior national team, the Black Stars, say Yenkaya Kumantu yem 2 more games on Friday. Ghana up against Gabon and Afi Comoros, and so Ebeto so or share mu se kwan bia so no obeyen sakraye se ne nkonya bi no obeyi budua bi no obetwe ede free throw abisi forma manio matimi akoya ma the senior national team obeye ama Ghana etimenya qualification in this particular group.
Nti Andy Kwaku obe maestro na mu senior ono akopie mo Cameroon no anate se obeyen komode the African Cup of Nations 2021 Jumedia ekoso ewo Cameroon na se afi entintom ewo African Cup news. Na African Cup news no ana afi de ne twen sa kire ma supporters a mo fi Ghana ekopie mu ewo Cameroon no omukokwa party den Blasters of Ghana game omboy no anyo manika eno pa ho a coach Milovan River kan so nyade a omani age ne ho.
So she was meant to say so she was that we saw the she one I didn't answer coach who I wouldn't and you know about blaster one of blaster at to us wouldn't say as you on board and so you free me pa mo chop mo kan je coach say your second match no so you mistake I make up that Messi Park mistake ben I wouldn't say coach mistake I hear they say one who's as me you nimbo back I don't need to take. Shamin friends, then Marco can be. George, are you no? I don't want to bench Kakra. I'm a man chance Kakra, and now look what I got any deal. Then I don't get full camp, young full frame rising. What I say? What we man to the Abano, never be man to the what they coffee. And none of the man carbon, with their mamma Ghana for tomorrow. Mamuta Coblabo, and prepare. Next time, a bar, me coaching me, I'm a Messi Park. About the Napoli channel. You, honestly, any so, but honestly, a chance, a chance, no seven. Now, Manchester, that's only it's a best place. Milo, to have yourself person, but I know what. Then you said, you'll be eligible when I boy someone had man. It's a baby, but I best say, one to two because where's some Morocco and no Bobolia? Yeah, a sick up on the Bobola. Of course, I am uniform. It's a little apparently just get you did ya. Mututu never said the Ghana bit many of us. As you are doing as a Boka, as a Tibia, mine says can in your papa, and never be a area. The best as a chair and we as a baboon, and yes, we are Tim the Bone in the Ghana.
In the African Cup news, in Komona, Egusu Equaguno no. But the Encomubian Ghana captain and Ramidi Day Morgan Ayo. After Sagana Dinchuno, or also Ekasa Echle Ghana for.
We are very disappointed to concede in the last minutes. I think we showed a solid team. This is one of the favorites of the tournament. We went head to head with them. I'm very calm and I'm very confident that we will go to the next stage, and that's why we're here.
Nti Andre Ramide Morgan Ayo, who happens to be the captain for the senior national soccer team Blasters of Ghana, or no under the common so 18 Jano. You take pencil air brante bakwa or bobo bruta supporters in religion hopa, but if you're in Mexico, so not fins a Caribbean PM after a game, Joseph Penton so Eden Kumujai.
Fortunately, we wanted to win, but unfortunately it just turned out to be a 1-0 by a mistake. But this football, we don't need to put our heads down. We need to keep going like always because we have 2 games ahead and everything is possible.
One goalkeeper's trainer, Sam Hadari, on any power, what tea at your Covidia, and until you in the feet, Timnim. Mesabre players Akanina officials. Oma kradwa ene akan omne Nigeria manu besino omde ni odinehye mu na aba miensa no oma kwakwaje no bia nim se omgo keeper street ano te covid no enka bebu omabam nanso Egypt national team ni so onte se wodogo bi no abe eni abere akansi ene wokomu no wonye gya no ho na nkunim ene wokope.
So in the African Cup news no emra uko Egypt for akacha goalkeeper ene goalkeeper street nya covid-19 no ekwa bedam Nigeria for him so na mu yu omukomu kunim de kwan so wo mu enso media officer de tin ene baba Femi Raji e de abetu jase nyame adomene on be kum edifo fenfram e wa kensi a wo mo de betentam so nim
wo ma kensi di kan no ne na mo hyase na so Nigeria national team no akame ya se o mo jio mo hu dipa pani ba ko a wo mu baba Femi Raji se wo hwe teams ahodo e bo kensi ni nyina obia ni wana ho den ebeto Nigeria team no no wagidi so omo ane team a kuru akese esu no omo kwaje ese tiefo epe bibie huna ena akensi omo ni Egypt bebo no omo hwe ni ye omo chiri Egypt national team no agu omo ka miensa na ba miensa ka hono masaje enti obi se obetumi age kuru akese esu na wo hwe ni mu Nigeria for e baneja so.
Enti ne se African Cup news ye de be no si ha na efie nkomo kakra ho ne se board member Edema Kumase Asante Kodoko Alhaji Abu Lamini of Lamini Ventures Ewtema Okosra Kodoko team no na nkomo epie mu ewa chebini.
appreciate the efforts that the board management are doing to make sure that where protocol belongs to, we really get to that level. We appreciate it. We also want to assure you that the reason why you have brought us here as technical team players, make sure that we live up to the bill. We stay disciplined, we stay focused, we stay determined, we stay confident, train hard, and make sure that drawing games will give us the best so that we get the needed results on the field. So we thank the board, we thank management, we thank Menchia, the team for the support that they've given to us so far. It's very amazing, very amazing. And to our supporters, we want to also thank them and still plead with them to be patient with us and still trust in the process. It's a well-building exercise. Players from different clubs with different mentalities of, different ways of thinking about playing football. So we are trying to bring all these things under one way of thinking of playing football. So gradually we'll get there. So they should be patient with us.
Nti efie nkomo kakra tin say PM no Alhaji Abula Mini ene Costa Kumasi Asante ko training team ni na oni omodi nsa so kakra no so nkomo ana no so etin ba medisi na madawase na masa che opi ba shen so mam say Jeffers Health Limited the Jeffers edu titahwe ne tech Jeffers edu ne emanom say syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis wife ita na so di po na chewa on set me ka Jeffers edu bi betian sa bo ko herbal shops and pharmaceutical shops awdo nemu Jeffers ene edu ba kwa ebetian sa jewo 1xbet. I've always told you that betting is better than sakawa. Bet they trying to be for another be for trying to come be odin kuma sa no manum abusua de japade bi sasa se anaska ko agya ntempa so betia koton fani na guso e trying to be for se be obetia se be for na bo ma ne metia sa kwedi ma 1xbet wo be fi ha intensa incident yo mukai no bi abone dan so e patcho betting is better than sakawa fa hojim e trying to be for medin be for nemum wo twa better fa dwene kakra ton. You have to only bet with what you can afford to lose. That's why the schedule school fees e kutra better utibebom wa adwum betian sa shiti afa dwene kakraton e wosene ne mercy course na mo pe bet dia e 1xbet o madama o me touch de boa me na no penso e dia o kensi hu sempan saka etmijao senior most osmosis na dama ono ana mike mi say kama wonderful camera crew na afi so presla ono so etmidati show kama afi oscillating reporter Sergio Manuchu na dama on the tintin sendigun krata so beja me na afi Bernard Padibutwe mo fasini pompo no so ka ho ebo ma san hyehyɛ so kwi etiensa kwi na me adom me nsa kan komo ebua e be san dia bro no ho sena ne ma si ko e wo African Cup of Nations e twanitia e friend say AFCON nim se no so ma mse dwumadi na ma wo hyi bubu ahyi kaneshi agbogbulo hyi fedaba ka kopimbo meka dan so ma da kuma ko fodua so nsan kede bodua sema kese bi ma pontin fade kete krachi kopim so adu winiba kasoa nya na otempoku esojaman akosomu ene ne hye so ga ko pedabala hohoy ekochitu adidome ekomo show mu krom san korea atimi sampa obi ada fidi na to a ohwe Mr. Body and say also be to be the act of being a good guest is to not say goodbye.
On a said, Shebia, my memoir, Chinabendo was so Jibra, Bitchem on Adom TV, multi TV, so Ghana and Cobo Brenner, Asono, Achia, and so a muye. Quick one, Minfa Win Chamumana, Fienco and Common Ancasaso. My father said, to Ghana Police Service and Miss Bibrisa and Adia. Community police won't commodine, I could hear me Cassia. If the ever told Janice, community police for now be crano, or trust statement, no more arrest, no more night patrols. It be fear, sir, it be fear 9. Oh, if you num nifa. Eti e kira wo se, bo se adwuma no de, wona awura mu o mahu de ewo wo mu nyina. Eti ade se de ne se, e hihye be na mudi gu akwam se de be ya, ye nua mema no so a, e bi ma active in your service no for 3 years, 4 years, 2.5 years. Na mo ntimi regularize your mo do na ntimi make system no. Na mo mama access to certain confidential and classified information. I don't know I hu kakra mai no. Eti yesre say on shas yem fa hye bi ngu akwam said there be bedom community police na and they all true statement na also accord night patrols na also arrest no mo fa mo ntiti kakra na aka no so say ye train news say e na fi mo mpie na share regular police service because amasa dodo na hweti kokwan chen a e be wie ne hu susan so no yankasa de besa buy so asoban very important Enti yenhwe ne nhwe yi se yempe exit plan bi ma community police for no anase ye be di ombeto regular police service ni mu a mo fa hyehyɛ bi ngu akwa mu ade enim se mbotima enti we de mo nya ne ntem na afi community police for no so no ohun o mo bobre ni o mo hyebre yi pa de to so biem aposifo uniform ne ho nkomo na sa ba biem hwa aposifo do na aka anse ne be kokoto material be wie de be ko e be pam ni na no wo be wie na o de ka be 520 cedis Ghana Police Service aposifo ntade a won hye ana material won hye no so de se ma kwanya ma aposifo ahase apempama enye na asemo sa na dodo na amaye na mresante bisi na no pam no kase ti Ghana Police Service se mu tie na supam nko ade a posi ni koto uniform akotua 520 cedis se the person look neat e ma my Ghana no no posi na kase no kase ojidama tusre isi kase be say ti esre police uniform hon komodie ni omompa bo hon komodie no asaba app biem monhwe na montutu enioma yie ene aposifo adwuma no emu pagya emu mia eye ni so kakra woni fratwede no tie be stresse ye be ma aposifo na nkasa so woni di dwuma maye no woni betima Kenya omo ho na omo asetenem ne omo yi di na omo ho sisi no ebe ya de hia kese pa timisre Ghana police impanyifo from administration to welfare to the topmost personalities in COP Kofi Boache COP Yohonu ene ma metiwa kwa rakopie wo Yoko wona aka COP sinyina no wona administration any etire dan kasa era dampare doctor monfan tutua ne hihye ngu akwa mu na uniform ho komodie no entimi ndi mu na enwie pe na pose for so wona kukuduo no enwie pe because wo pose bi atade a na ho ni mpabo a so wo post ni bi atade pa na ho mpabo a na wo se afim yen pese e bedu sa pempen so no 2022 eti ne ye bom nkai ne bom kokose mo ne na mo nko ommoa afa be diwe so ma ote enkwanhia ho nkomo de onyame adom afi etwam no na wie honom no onyame esoso mu kakra ya hweye ene modern bo oso mu kakra even though okra ba kompokra free mu a enya de papa ya shafu fufrase 2022 de no ada ye kote edi pia edi shafu fufo no e asefim mesre a driver for ne ye na ye a passenger for ne ye nanti account car owners station master ne akwantimpon ho hihye nyina no mesre every day any who kwanse be ritual de biara da ye bo ho dawuru saa na akwanhia majority of this akwanhia no so no avoidable dodo na ho ade a ye betimi atwe ho afiri ho Ethiopia koso a certain responsibility. So a driver new, so a passenger new, so a myself, so a car owner, so a station master. So how you people when you know, you cabo munya a certain responsibility. And that make car answer the baby bonya. I fear you crazy. And I said Utimikasa. Oshenkanino, a shana or can enko year. I saw Utimikasa. Passenger news or Tishema one, I saw to me a phone. Afi driver ni so utwa nchachia baby are overtaking o car tie and as ese otimi kasa station master so only a driver for any regular conversation now check 1 or 2 bits ese otimi pega omu etise say amamuo ne amanche kire ne ekuokuo buo ni na enye trefo no nko a collective responsibility if we say enkwanhia si a unimu de hye wom unimu bu hye ne wom de sabo emu akrase Ghana de hye na ese free no ya dachi ahemfo ya dachi mashebedwafo ya dachi assemblyman teacher for central for president ana ekosa no se omaino bia na ofapem nkwanhia atwi ni padodo ne kono na omaino omu ye haba etiemi ni nko ho 2022 se nkwanhia ho nkomo no ye bedi adi ni ye na afa ye tu ho anamo a ye anamo papa ebebo aye pa asema meka bia me hia me kese pa se afi etwa mu no eba na wie na me hyase kai NCA for say eni die o mfa ma Ghana for dodo na ha adwene me also ma tworo krata ba abonte no mo say plans are far advanced, we are thinking of doing this, we are doing this, it's in the pipeline, it's in on the drawing board. No NCA ebre wom kwan so nya normal times e betimi aye sa ye be bo ape so ti se sardine nipa e ko 20 anya additional bia ebre Ghana card ntwere ba ye no e kwa ye fa so e tu dwuma. Now, George Anderson, so I try to crack me to chairman because Onimdia was adding, but Onimdia in a chino, Master say, a Juma be cautionary sin to a woman, Mamma from Onimdia 7, a Sinto. yan yesin tontum ne enko yanim yanka saa de we de bi nsi bi me kan me say voter registration exercise it's as a man yourself for no and no dem interest so amopetumi ntino aka registration centers over 20,000 adenti ne ntimi fancy she bi so nwu akwama saa nipa ebo peso omicron prensu covid prensu ye ntimi fancy she nwu akwama ebetimi aboa ama ye de anidi ama ye ho na ye di buo so ama ye ho ama same registration is so easy and flexible for all of us. That's how the deadline to say March they try to crown. Wa on churo odi say the be boa macron no ne wudie ni eni o man sem fata ni pebim de card ye gitum pepepe. The fact is say gitum no so nkyere say eni ho kwan say ene technology breso no ye ntimi fancy she bi nwu akwam ema ni pantimi register the card onkoda ho 4 am 3 am 5 am ni nyina echi ni crown dodo na ntimi say register mo card maka ebe ya sa mo match ending nhihye ne de muntungu baby. If it's a one when say the ebe kosuni mu ankasa mu anwini yie say the ebe kosuni etube hunu na ye o say 31st March na nipa nyina e bo presu kiki e de ade eba e de nsem fata eba na fe nyoma eye nipa dua na ankasa mo fa didie man na Ghana citizens na mutiti ese ye wo homa mo smo homa yin bedu ba bia mo mie say ampa mo dwene because most of you mo better some offices na be mo some card registration amount so you don't have the feel of what is going on the ground. Adwuma bi a wo yi ansunipa wo fo no dodo na anya ho faso ante wase amom ho anhare wo a wo a wo tesoro no due is a wo de order ho oti office wo ho na de machine papa eti ye kakra na de wo bunu agua so nte ase. If you don't change the system na tumi a wo na efru nsa na wo be diki no so bia wo se car na ye kekam ko na ye ka sempa anya ene bibia hihye yi amount ni ye kakra baka se ye dede. But ufri bia wo na ba normal ground so na be say o be say yen wi a na also sorry 4 am ni bia sa bia na ka echi so bobokoko na ka echi e na wotumi Francis ya papa gu akwan mu and construction sa plans are far advanced it's on the drawing board and it's in the pipeline sa brofun de 1992 ye koswa ka abajuma bia no madruhi oso ohihye gu akwan mu onka se ayeda abajuma bia madruhi oso enche bia yetu anamo abajuma bia madruhi oso o bibia dia dance se bia me bosume no ye be sha ase ye sha abajuma bia asida eni wi abajuma bia so da we dey se mun fa ni die man we cannot go through what you are going through. So a conversation with the telcos and NCA and all relevant bodies in ebe boa ma Ghana ni na dignified. Yen mo nyam here pa o. Ni e penisi ebe so no na control SIM card registration. Yen mo nyam ehia ma mo ntutu yen mo nyam na mo ntutu ejeja asa. Ye do be ye candidate nye president asem na make. Ye do be tua adwuma bi ano, ye do be si adwuma bi ano as director general, as chief executive, as whatever. Se oba buade nhihye papa gu akwam ama nipa na wo somo mo na na so mo somo no wo no mo ho atima hare omo. Don't sit in your comfort zones and assume that esan say we timi be register our office ntin sa na obi anya na obi aye. It's not true. It's not true. Now for me for kokobon so man Nestle Ghana mo sa mo krata na mo chiro ma bonte no e hye abufuo papa me menya ho akoto be American na ya papa uni inconvenience ade ama me abaka say enye food safety issue food and drugs say that say mo to mo krata ba mo 200 mo say be but Nestle way you can't take us for granted krata no krata chow pamponi krata enim rather than mo brushing it off as you say just a UBS as say enye hu say we enye mfa dem nkeka bia be depend who na ka kire wo why na ka kire wo so we yan from so a betima ama nipadua no si nto abamu a nye say ne tro krata beto abonteche Nestle for munti asoso nyoma bebre so telco si dudu ya poor service afa food beverages so amoso ni ani bu ani mu dealing so amoso be ye with impunity mo kasa train how enti na mia media mia me consume ye no mia no adam de koto adom efma no pay me de to hanom so gon koto milk na afa unwie na mbie milk na unwie na bobo apapo na we na krata kete e she ba bi fie bi o graphic mu na ya choro ana de kokoso nyina no enye food safety issue any food and drug. Who told you that? Who told you that? You better sit up. All beverages na alcoholic na mu ye amon me you better sit up. You better sit up because sa in nyoma mo fa ni die ma the Ghanaian and the consuming public, you know, very, very offensive. Mo fa mo di onoma bebre mu. O yan from so kra na kwa be fa so no kasa kra na say o ko omwa bi. Me so na me ko omwa. Me so na me call moa. Enti anya te say the wo no wo ye kan ka bi na wo fa wadi na wo ye nestle tidien. Wo ye nestle tidien. Ye nyoma e se fata na fa ni die ma wo consumers no. When you do that, we also appreciate it. But when you issue releases a trust akeka. E dey sin is a sakeka na wo fa wadi na call baby. That's the problem. You need to respect your consumers, no. You appreciate also effort even in times of a crisis, no. Nkasa sake ken church kata sake ken betwaboti. Ne kwakwa so Paul Adomochiri, ja kasa no. Ja kasa bebrebe no ja kasa na nchirimu bebrebe ade ba. Anamontuo no esinto anamontuo, enye papa. Ena da me sake kan krasa wo so atua kakra, wo so katua no so say mai. Ti ja sa mu yam fom so a munya idea am yen na mo fisi enim de o yes inform so agitum say we de anko yie mfa ntremu bi ama from 2016 to whatever. We don't need those explanations. It's like the politician can't say even when you compare to the enim say NDC modern man training tin two omu free abem no. We don't expect you to repeat same and do same even worse. Now the day I do cutting about chairman also and I'm about to with impunity. Because of my way, we don't hold people responsible. Yankase don't beautify the place. But when we have concerns and we raise it, don't come and just, rubbish as if say, I don't know why. What's the big deal about it? What's the big? It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Yes, I said to Christmas trees, say, yeah. And you get to the next time around. Please respect us. We made you where you are by being the board chairman. Without Ghana, who better not quite board chairman? Without Ghana, who better not quite board chairman? Timon Fanny, yeah, Yantina Makunya baby, just give us the needed respect. Don't speak to us anyhow, in any manner. As if they were after what? Then bit messy. That's the portion of the Muya train. Did the Muya be a mutimia because after what? After all, Pamon. For 2022, people in positions of relevance and authority, more impunity any year, Juma. You're the same, Ebeshiamu. Because you're yes, 1992, basically. And the progress of this country cannot be based on individual interests. It's the Ghana interest that we are continuing to serve. Timesre, a lot of lapses in your response to, a lot of lapses. Come again. That becomes something Ghana for. I don't come and disrespect us like as if you say, you're not accountable to anybody. Yedbesia na mashon crime. Ghana chance you muye. Blasters and lose by just winning other 2 matches. No. Yankosu nye jumadema Ghana. And let's think positive for Ghana. Machao. Bye-bye.
I was here, me watching in prene so. Oma hine kwabena sante ed Ghana koma bro. Professor Walanyo Wallace so. Ede agokense monsem no abedan wawie afede edru so no eye fisem komo chiche amene o eba bedina ene ye bedi abrochi komo kakra na ye bisa ye ho se ye prese ye bekọ abrochire ho de no krom koba ya na hu se nipa no se hwenhye ne bottom kra ya na na wede de ye but wede na ya eye no etesen wo ho ena ma ekoba ne sa wo monso omkọ a wo mutumi bafie ma hu se wo makọbọ bra no woman so aya asen na ya omukoye e na omutimi bobra no nokra ebinum nso wo honom a aya na wompaye obebo ane se bibi besi Ghana na abandi player besi ho no abefa na de hye no atenam bi no abafie boko eno so wo ho but eno so aya den e na ema no ekoba ne sa mini ofori 1 e na eba abedisa enkomwe na mame mo amane se CD capsules adaromenti uwa kwenya se waposo ye oya ne nyina sese ye ba be firi ho akọ na ohu atumi ato wo sanso ointment a ohe na se wabra ene ya no pe ko he ayi kantamanto ne agbogroshi bredasi wo mo tam boto no je ne ya be wo mo de to ma beti na ebi soa ebro boto no oh yehowa o mo nya CD ointment bi no mo to so awiesa no mo de twetwe a wo mo ebeye free na obenya bi ato age se wo fresh number si 0546 509-160 and 0262-602-773. Maunsa and Kabina into me and wow. Kel Chaco toothpaste and soda romantic say young courier body through with dum. Now we are by yam de bidia France and they choose said there be. Kel charcoal toothpaste for ayes ade ne dada ode afa abefu kwan so eba beboa abo se ho ban na mo awa bia ne bibia e wo wanum bia no emu etumi ada ho ede amount enwumakuo yi nti ye wakwanya si eba bedi efisem eso nkomo na eye live on so Facebook and Instagram so wadwenche no fafa ho making kind of brepam ede ama kwanya so bam na sesa wo friends so a mema osa kwanya no but Facebook ne de wo wakwanya ne dada so de wadwenche no ebefa ehonum medical catch obi so afa no waso TV na ye ba bedi nkomo abroche te sen eno nkomo ene ye ba bedi ofori one match e
that's
official panso abroche boko opia sen ye mfe pa masum de onse bekom na nse bi
no time
o mra o de she a oba fie de a o ma me no wo fa no mpesa ba o du ho de a
how come I share but at times it depends
baby akọ unya eyi fami ye nwom no we Friday night bi na unya girl ba ku bi na ko chokia na ajo club ba ku bi a na OPS na wasum de ne shemu a na sisters ne ye ovori na ya de se Matias afisha pa na broche hefa na wo no
me wo Hamburg
je ma bonten so say ho na Hamburg ne wo no ho boko de na ho wo ne nso e
easy
ho de ne chen Russia
no Russia de
Russia de o me ho
but I say Hamburg na wo almost this time one ba uni omo kasa ne o ha mo hwe me start am say ye ne bra time mo say wi an me tujo mo and you say your days are counting like so I want to
I see now what's now ho be in facing
when you say and 20 years paper me free Ghana 11th January 2002 see ya ne but then I'm say Friday before 11 could do on the 12th
wow
then is that 20 years and maybe free alcohol.
And you don't know what can some can say a bra would to kind now they are one echo.
Yeah.
And then I know how.
When I'm in pet, not mean semi call me music. Okay. Writer.
Okay.
It's not
me on your mind for.
Oh, my say, and Mary Japan, you did it.
Una choma no.
Yeah, me son then no
won't una choe.
Yeah, and a boy VIP and maybe me that want to imagine from out.
Michelle baby. Bibisa nidi
na umbe so monye se wakoto
okay
ana enje kwampe no so no so wo ma
okay
photocopy so imuna na mabo ada musicians bi nti imuna na me se me koye me so me master o Germany
oh okay
ti me kono 11 se ya se manya visa
na obi anka wo chro nyomo a wo ne crofobit se VIP for more na adena na utukwan na odi areho na etu
se me kono na me say me kwa about 2 weeks jenyume na me ma me ne me ofato na me say abrante o kono o kobo bran na say etwa mesu
na o ma me no papa wo ho na o mo fa wa
de me ma me wa me papa wa la batun say satan music won say asandefo no sebe wo fafo no fa wo fa na ana mo say o ye music na o footballer o be kushuni ana na baby I raise him na alajo ye wo me alajo
okay
and I was allowed boys with that time
bad
I'm no
because mo potem hokra na na ehu se mo yetuo
yeah it's now me say bia me wo ha me say it's an opportunity say menya we koye
ene ye kan wati but won so no wani gide wo ye no it wo kono na do wo kwa broche ba na nya wo yam sa
me na me pese me uncle sa mo abroche na no mo ka broche asem che me say easy and na me compare on so life now o kind of question me na me share me uncle ba ko wa the business successful so and I'm so that time I'm a car condition
okay
and that time 2000 when air condition you make money yeah
until obi air condition kra when the car mu no o de uye ba ko na de genwa na ho hia so okotena broche
na o je o ya onye ska iti me re ho ye say abroche wu de na nka me plan kra never
enti no utimi ko ye no na ukodu ye no wo mu ko no waja bibi ho ma wanenye afede na ma wani kan ya ene 20 years a o ka brochasem
still me ni na nka na me du obi oni mi bia de bia me de meba iti me start se me nya ejuma no me started me to machines ba first for studio equipment
okay so na be be recording studio
ma dwunya ne se me baba iti muna ne free na afia be san fe wa be nya ba on se
do ya na peba.
Oh, Debbie, it take time. Now me do no, me ense obade. Nti me tena ya na menye ejuma. Oh, me kobe 5 years ana.
Now for obada. Now.
It na be yeah, na be fear aka say.
Ye nyina ho kakra. Ukodu Hamburg no.
Oh, no.
5 years. Now for baby ada. Now onye wa just so uko Roma father for school.
Debbie.
Na end na atwe.
Na me den say me pese me yes camera back. But later na tefas no say there. I say in machine gun.
Yes, I have me to me you know.
Oh, no credit.
Ah, farm boy say 5 years.
Yeah.
No any abre. And I wanted them was high in pejao.
No, say on say who plans are now it means
okay.
As sign on Sunday tefas.
Then as how back on it me cross out tefas are.
Near say situation. Na me high obi fie me ni panet na be 5 years. E be do be na juma say o de obi paper ye juma. E ja fe so tu free fie ho. Ana ahokyere no unya obi ntine say ohu de obe.
Tie no sa oba no afi no abaye boafo.
Yes.
Boafo no so enye free. Yes, there is no free lunch.
Abrochi aware bebre ni relationship be ho ya ahokyere. Ana most no e mema ni be take man no for granted because oni ba bi da. The baby how to me say
ompe no
oba no mpe be man no but ahokyere nti ode ho be ma.
Okay.
So I say aware baby last say be 5-10 years na ago.
I see.
If say na nya odo ankasa e bia situation.
Yeah. Into wo ne o share no sa 5 years time na wo virgin mu no be break you no e brunia na.
The medicane bibini editi on na me ne share events.
Okay. Anti afi na ukoye events. Ukoye na
ye
events. It is adwuma no wo mu.
Yeah, me koye no. Me say na ahonye me de na me live bibia me ko bia no me try say me create environment na mepe.
Okay.
Me start say the may event. Me do 2000 no. 2000 na me say me the Reggie Beba.
Okay.
It me started with Reggie Backstone.
Your grandpapa.
I
see.
And by afternoon na be Lumba ne na champion.
Wow.
Nina anko yi se na aba ofo na kromon so sa PhD no ope baby e wo pa
Hamburg. Ghana for na gu ho no. Ana obi o ho bia
Ghana for abro. Abro mu abro pa o kan.
E ho na omugu.
E ho na mo.
Eti na afi ama sa ni so ade hu na wo no. Etwetwe ne na ase.
Yes.
So sa lady ya wo share no 5 years time no break your virginity no. Na ono de na setere mu ye nto do ho ko ball.
Yeah, ono ko no a student.
Oh, okay.
And also I'm far because na the parents say me ni aim Ghana boy me be pepe pa.
No ye ni.
No e Ghana ni.
And I also kra wa bo aso kakra na ni je
dey say boy. Asobo ni na ba na police for hame. But me say boys no my you my bo masum no. I say police for ni mo. Until one day ana me call me rush me say please, and I'm a born too. Intimacy ba because now I'm ton. Oh me yeah. Me person secret be see.
Oh.
Eti e ma me boy na afi me so me na ma.
Police be how.
Because now I'm ton drugs na. E be show me na o china na e jam. Say Satan me papa me ko no say me say u siki asalama. Omo no e chewa na say jam no mo dey under age.
Okay.
It's about me so me ko bomb so me just say me pass the system no
because abre no onkrata asem
yeah now me nibi
no where the say in fear say wo
me call na mo 22
ebra wo yes say me so me pierce na police bia
Satan na fe na menya me na month fe na menya month because me call me visa we are 3 weeks and police share me no me ko tu mu to mu ja me ba na menya adwuma bi adwuma so ho no be chim to mo ma me 2003 January say me free kromo mama me 3 days.
Okay.
Say me free kromo. Na ma call adwuma me free remember that. And I say no. Ana Germany so say obi ni paper no okọ adwuma. O fra no nya no. Ade a che na yesi a che no. Ja ade che no mo say me nko. Mo say me ntimi ba me su na me ka me free say me ko na ma pack no. O stress na say nya botre no ma e che wa e no ma. So you need to. Ja honna me say then all that be that. So me risk my life then I start driving. Na me ye nyuma. Na me pese enche because me say me am bad ya if you be jua but some say police a che me a
e dey oba because it's na baby
what I say
what we say aya me catch obre bia say se wo hu ade wa achiri a na o me ho ntiase yi a enkyere wadwen fa ho wo hu say piercing no was out of situation
yes
enya wo pese me namna Ghana ni abrante te se ote ho fanboy na wa PS na obi hia wo baby obeka se anase bi kro ba bi di wa kofie ni maame no mbeka say na be ma wa bo na sum de wo de ne be de ha da bi who nipa situation a ben no
most
no sana waka ho asem
and na Ghana for a problem me hardly say me come bi asem obi asem motena patene ho ase because abuchi bibre obi ha the situation e be nsanom obi ha e broken hearted no dey win san obi wonum so a ho chirenti no ne mema de dan onti ase say wo hwe hamburger Joyce Jijo me ne ye fine Ghana for bibre nya HIV because of say unso owa no bi asama enti ene no yen hwe se be ma we owo is ana e ma ne bebre dwen se menya pepa enti ebia wo se a ebia nka oni ohumi ane menda but also out of frustration ni ahochi enti ubeja ho ama se me oyare bia ho no wonya e problem a wo enti obi ane ne situation se unso obi wo how mo ana obi ya de bia e so ben no men nyina be bi nkasa se
ya me sha wate enti NSS adechi a o hwe afisem enkomo twetwe ewo Adom TV so because efi asem ni abrabo enkomo na yedie so ye fa no to ho efi na come gidi say watu ho for say de hu achiri no obeben ho because kwaye no oben ho na ho se space dem o sekete dem kure be yeye emben ho sa enti oforie sa time ya obehia lady no wie mutumi wo yi
Debbie, and I'm fakra say tembe say
okay eti afi udi mfia he wo ho na ho say afi de mesikwem say me drive kronim me hum me just say na a taxi driver
Debbie me
yeah driving no adwuma bim
yeah me driving say adwuma me am like me air garden private houses no a banner of flower but me say with different job na me nkuku first
nkuku ni ewa here
like kitchen
chance no
na obi e normal can me na be Germany ba and kone honorable Kenya Japan
wa huru bi mu da
we share the most Ghanaian successful businessmen na omo pass it through Germany Germany baby a obetna na obro wan say German kru no e kire wa de bie wani e ma hard working unless you lazy German e build nipa so the way you research we Ghana scafo na most
hona
amu pass it through Germany eti uba so a oni people adwuma be so you student nkuku anasa prapra and normal job obeji usika kaka
yeah adwuma wo sori akoye
clean eti ufi ho na afi wa upgrade to baby up say but say opportunity about so to me school na den dey about determination be ma wa make na your Ghanaians am ba bi a nursing say anu say adwuma we say we emrewa am kan artist am say oldest home say unia baby odi omoko no care am for the care it say Ghana for no so ewo enu mu bibre say the opportunity was say adwuma bi abese onye no o the qualification ba na otimi ye B1 B2 na be a course bia then you can
no onya tiom kasa na ona okro no okay enti mo so amote ha mo okra wo ni hweye gaga sam sa no pay ye ti ha ye di nkomo obi adware onim ba bia woko wa pocket abotan so ni hwea wo kwa akoye wo te ha no say wo sa nipa no kra te ha na odi obi atam say ote abroche no hoho nguku odeji euro so det na ho ne di na tem na kire wadwen so obeji euros na be sidan wa ha de ama no asan de han wo meboa na wo wanim na te ha na oye gaga na ase hwan kra hoho bi da
bebre ubusa ken so can Japan
and he's a millionaire
and say sometimes catch him say no oba esa no ne obi share room because obi a me ben kakra nti a to me for no ne obi share room and who say ba ko no de sika ko han because of massem and no decide so be save ni sika no dey free because who say system number 1 and then Germany I first na heading okay to nya scan no o pay passport no do ko America
yo no ko to abrabo
no so yeah no me apija no
ya ti ase yesu ya de ye nkomo twetwe no ne botae ne se e bia na no 31st night no 2021 etwem no so mpa ya akobo ne se erade mpese mko tena abrochire na uhu se bogafo ne ba ya na ye ofedododo ya na uhu so musika sem ko sorosoro to so be so ko tena abrochire but the fact that omo de sika no ba no na omo life no so ya ofe no na na ebinu mu chen yi se fake you se papa we na egugu omkum wo hu but ehun asem ankasa etesen ofori omaye a wakoduru so na wonti omkasa because German kasa de enye brofo na anka ma wo de wadwen fa ho a wate ba ko bi ebi kura wanko school brofo de wo de wadwen fa ho a na etesen wonti omkasa wo mu wo kokora no enye wo pe kro yi so akoduru ho no ma de obi abeka bia wo de gegen sa hwefem wo ye de
say street dodge even still kasa na mo amaya wo mo kra amo bibi daddy das you know say word bia say that's to arrange it no but I can't broken one na mo te ase
okay
me man say me man bi wa me can dodge me mistake almost stress about mo temase
okay
broken one
yeah this say bia asem kan me sre kan to say bia alatani kabrofo
yes
u Ghana ni a kan hu ne o patch just that hu se brofo na broken
it ana German fan kasa ti because mo even wo kasa na mo de because mo nim say de
okay
it we mistake mo nsro ye Ghana phone ye sre ho
PhD for no amo de no so
by German for can mo say oh yeah that's very good yeah almost show the honor who say German who ye mo restaurant now pie plate kwa na e bon sem say be a un feel bad yes
oh really
yeah
obi adwuma
na pie also wow like omo feel good say normal e be happy one ka Ghana ni also there ni won ni e keka
na be gu madwuma hey ya soma wo ha ho ye se be se madwuma
abrofo ni sada omo kokro ma hu say a mistake the next time we be sure by ye ni di hu show mu
okay
what I say
okay
the German o say
o ma ya say
please like
me be cry shema oh shema
me ma 10.
Oh my 10. Yeah. What if you are? And then they find. And they found mom. Yes. Me know ya.
We ha onya 70 years old.
How crunch children because you were any pebi omo even at the age of 11, 12, 15. It is honey pan say no say ubetimi ahia obi awo 35 years but one 10 said they will can. And at the end of the day near here and say uma.
Yes.
What I say? Hey, yeah, go be a yasim ko bisa say. Na ni kunwe na ne yere we na ne ma we mebua abrabo no oma nti wo ma 10 na me kra chia me chia me so wo ma 10
managing super very serious
penny na dey say
penny was 13 my own term we na mo 31
no I want them
me say me 44
okay
I don't hide my age
me no ya
they are my classmates
and at the age of 34 you are still a young man we be who say wo ma 10 na etwa ho ahia eh Charlie nyame ahia o nyame ahia o
I manage pa me hu ma inspire me me work hard
oh am I say
ma me wo ma 2 pe
na
mema 8
mema 8 soja fo fie no ti hwe na nim ye o that be ahia na baba na akopɛ na akɔ memem di o ha dwen a say ho because mama no
ball
but you still have a problem because we be kwa koja mema nwotwe na akoye nkrofo ma ho ade
na me mo bono bra me bring na japade no mo de be ko
but e good nso because a man no e be ye wona nanom no be ko by mema nwotwe na ko fabrewo nti won say the reality nti ne nyina ye nyame ehia eye nti omo nyina wo ho na nti afeide na be ma wani kan ya ene ye 20 years wetumi dey ata o da so I Hamburg
da so
ede na ma wani kan
she am me nyanka ba abrabo no stages won say o free ha because ma menye say nti time na so I want to come back because then me dream say I will settle here and me hu ni say ye wa
ye o Ghana
yeah me buy me smell it
o te Hamburg
yeah
o di euro
yes
by ye or Ghana then tia
say one live big life say me buy me hu onim so hu say German ni kuta iPhone na kakra bi na turn cash ye nyina you free oh no dey be all the 2 years
no dey tia it say be asam come me fast cycle hanam ko Franco e na ka Franco wo hamburger Franco me din the diamond osumi ye tia me 1 Ghana but me pay iPhone na oni me ayen hye sa na moye no
eno ano ese hu se abrochi ni kuta iPhone ana no ma ense woni de ese yen most near credit basis ba ha no cash me ba me hu ebi a young guy obi a poor ultimate say on share na kuta iPhone 13 Pro what dey here then one say a han me hu say omo live sin omo life no.
Okay, ye debro de ye wo.
So what I say. But so manage no me ya ska wa happen. Ska wa happen.
Ti wo mo a eye heading. Wo mo nya hye yi.
Omo hu obi a wa ha o kasa heading. It depend life no.
Okay.
But say me man say what Ghana. Now ye adwuma na otimi nya be me man say unya 500 and 200 euro a month.
200 euro no the basi this abeya
200,000
1,000 okay they have to sell to Ghana now 1,000
now 1,000 a month and so how sell pabuchi
say
yeah and so how
by me maybe no amonya 6,000 7,000 some pabuchi
obia buy ya no ye juma good or buy bia so no kasa onu no but one thing about continue say unya bema untimi mawachi
adentia
say one say fana say wako waba one fashion ama ye be so beba na wechi ase nti ukema e say oye adwuma edwuma wonu nya 4 years no nya 5 years am mo di 10 years enyo mo 4 ana oye adwuma no beginning say we 3 years now the paper be rema e bia normal e 3
okay
ba Ghana no say unya boafo na say unya capital na share ya sister uye no me plan me into fast food
okay.
And now I'm going to check a shop is like almost $640 a month. If say be a meet me is can imagine for 5 or 2 years. That's a start some year juma. Me ska mo obit in your vacancy schedule. If I had you me buy me now for name kupia me kufia samo kufas media. Restaurant could be a best or maybe 500 Ghana.
No more year to
200 Ghana.
Okay.
And they make money.
Okay.
There's money here.
Okay.
Ni na say obenya abotre na obehu say onya akesesem na onya afikubo say won say guys bi wa ha esono dwuma mo yentu de bia odi akire na ukra won say udi ukusua na onkokoma na we no ba say onya abotre na onya abotra na say Ghana o hwa edan esi wa bebe no Ghana fo na esi abrochi fo ne esi edan ndo so ana abrochi dan che
okay
sabrochi ni esi dan ya
afebo
ticket by Ghana ni wa no ebi no so si dan one time so ye hwe edan CIF most ye Ghana for wa ye business na esi
sa
nya abochi fo
it is ka o Ghana
ska wa pa
it is obi ene to say ukra ka 1,000 obi ene to say ye va say 5,000 Ghana cedis a month na ne edan a wo han ebi kro wo yire ne ma otetetete na say bi onya 2,000 bi to na chia na sa nipa no o prese obekwa abrochira onya abotre on
menim de okope ebia on tete no abrochefo bebre nka no kro they say ye best shopping yakoya ba if say honey ni once ha no every Saturday we call salon more time honey any time sir time I want say be a Saturday into most near man per week share more if say only time for salon je no share na oko ana ye parties be a Saturday Sunday be near ko and mu pie de bia mo dress mu daily life is about dressing. Germany is working because the 1 year juma o bills one e bitu ama na bia auto ma me fie auto papa fie abusia fie enti no pressure ni so by Germany you need to go work and get money ana onye scan so a o ma ye system so ntimi ndoje bosume be so no light telephone e dan for anything automatic so that say ntimi ndoje scan be band be kan e bia akakuto e bi ana say any 1,500 and one buy every month but how tie e bia obi beba oh diamond challenge show
say they obeko ya ma me erosi
line diamond show eno no boa ko ha no sana nyame boa ye boa ye ho ye chade Germany ye chade sa oh ye ntimi ni won call lunch uta call lunch o capital na o hye no but I hope betimi no call lunch ye hire free it say u na onya ska eno an so benya boafo bag message nka say young guys nso a omo enyeska no ka ye boa ho ena Nigerians ne DBT omo GS shops no go bia make us shop ya makon e bia ma ho ntimi na nka me na fofo bi say ofo okay kale ye moa the faji shop no my establish
but obetua na nka ye gia na ye dia mo obi
what I say the next time
borofo ne ye no
yes say hu sa because nka ye benyeska ba say pesem kuminya no tu na most ye pese obi ba be say ena e ha ye no ba say hu sa de na ya boa ho a nka chale ofori okay ji
ofori wan ka ho ne bi o wo sese nka Ghana fo no omo a ewo bi no ye den a
ye boa ye ho a
ewo kwan be so a
in a way say ye njiji ye mfa moa we na de opeso honya no onye scan ba na ye ni wom if say onim me won amfo bi amko say 11,000 euros ewo sandbox ba bi na won pu na enso na no
minim ho de but omo enim okay
in sound omo to champagne na watch omo de guso just for 11,000
omo fi abotwe ne bai
omo wa Ghana ga yeah
omo ye de adwuma
omo ni nim say business
yeah obi a businessman
so that's it
to champagne na o de gun watch no so just ne watch na e papa and say
show
no de achire wi ase
all this money so that's it I can be team dia boa ni pa ba ko no me hwe me say me buy me pia me ho ha boys ni be blow
but yes Ghana for no bebre so wadoma boa ne ho ne mobo eyi na free nsuo ni mabesi nkonkon ne so no eno so wo mote
wo ho ene nene 3 madam we frame say me obi a me jinkofo me fie o Germany madam for no frame say ni hu ni pa bi anya visa anti me say me ngino straight me ka che ni straight say me ka yen straight say me ngino e say baby wo ha oyo mo papa but untimi nya e bi so ha oyo mo papa me ba me Kofi Asamoah one say my bonko for bibi but ono ogina ma wa sacrifice am others me buy o ma me ka me ni na ofi o ma me nyiska
I see
me sorry na pano de 2000 beto was chale cities
papi atu boton pie
ya dan fu ba ko so last Saturday e kwa akosombo ye ko ye no and say of friends say surprise okobuku hotel bi man we spend about 5,000 just for 2 nights
okay
na me ni Kofi ko e one say ebinim kai
ebi won kai
ebi so de omo ye omo wabamubu
but omo abema wabamubu no utu ye fo anopa se ma ye nhwe wo
David
omo life
and obi ka
se ne ho kwan
obi ka se bi che me say nyame be yi nipa ba kwa ma me ha be cover sa papa na mai ni na and the Kofi Asamoah me ba ma me fa kwa me so danase Kofi nyame show for good way e ba if you like if you are light or say chale me ha gas or say no me kon now discard then was a chale for you chan me man you will on sama me no or sama me no no mama equivalent na menya use no aside use na sama me say chale keep so this how kind of it be
yeah me nyina ntimi momu say sa enti mu amu de bia amafoye mpapa momo nsasi form no aya monka hu se mo na mo de si mo ho kwan because sani pa no ntimi ma wo but there also bi dum wo a o ma no so wani na afei won so oye bi ma ne hu se nipa so mesise men hia na kwantimfi ho no mo a aya o san de bokwan e ma wankasankasa chorosem nni atro akwatafo ne de no se ba akopɛ no kɔda ase no san ma ne nkwa san nkwa na yɛde ma no se yesika se yɛdan ne chorosem se san ma ne nkwa it means bibi be kan ho enti wonso nyame nhira o se de Kofi nso ye no onso wani aso enti Kofi se otimi yi 5,000 to ho ma onua be me ye no wo euros dada o de anopa bia bo makon ho 100 Ghana why Kofi
abe de do nyene de
anopa bia o de 100 Ghana why bosu me be do no me sum de be tia me be so fi why Kofi ananye no me da se but enkomo ayedi ebia na afi na waso TV no a but airport yen we yenkomo yi mu a me ne ofori 1 edi ne se wunya abrochira bekọ akotena but sen na ehotie wudu ya na aben na wukodi ana ehhehye nso mekonim Kofi ofori Kofi di na aka manu yo
ne papa yenti
me ma mate ne papa yenti mo nyame hia me ma akwanya no ho frɛ ebia na wonso de enua ba meti ha okay ebi kra anya Germany Hamburg na watena ba watena broche baby pen de wonso fa mu no ene ye nche na yensua de ebi nso kra fa na wonso nya ho no mo a obekɔ me so frɔ wa ha na ene ye nche na eno nso nya bibi esua frim ofori 1 da bepa na sada ne nso ede airportin ne si ya no kra wotena baby sui ka se menu me ho na ha me ba ye de mawukura anka mepe bibi sa toda wa kwantium
emra me start me organize event na Ghana for be free police Miss Ghana 2007
Miss Ghana Hamburg
Miss Ghana Germany me na me de buy
okay
me na me create event na ye na ho na aboma Yeah, that day to me say me cool phone. Because my hair lumba my boka. My hair first Miss Ghana ya boka. In 2007 year you cool for certain UT. Pick am abin be boa me. Nti ya ha police for ba say obi afre say bomb. E she holo. Nti that time me Ghana me catch me no no. Okaja me say no, anya no kre. And a police phone call 5 minutes to 12 o'clock. And a police for ba say nipa call say bomb ni be explode at 12 o'clock. So then say obia pi
you no mo search ho.
No mo de cramine e be big news power Germany. It hono na many people and my sister be the Linda. Na me come story me mo bi on say many people.
Okay.
Je ban sa na Linda na de car be si on mo farm. Me dwane ko share McDonald's bi. Je hon le me
Linda no way.
Oh Hamburg.
Nyame nshira no.
It me ti ona me su. It na Miss Ghana girls ni na contestant be jam mo say ofori it's okay. Me real hoye. Because na me busa say I mean, Ghana ni maba many people, but me say youth no, there's nothing to me. Ye bibia e be motivate youth na yakoye ni. No ma free police. Te me real hoye. Te me tell some minutes time no lucky say police from Bama mo bi into mo car. To mo search we no say bibia ni ntie betima san to program so. Na nipa ko no adwene say oye na program na ye de ase. Ti omo hwe wi Johanna call by Rita so for you see bit my program ni bi so we need to go back by then no gate fee no intimate check it see mo bi room
okay
so this where no say weekend no
okay
ti bi no bi room na dey show no
but at the end of the day mutimi here
it me by ilusu say na show to intimate check it and obi on so a ban san no oh me ma ya fresh say bomb you know this enti
eche hu se Ghana ni na ye o sa
Ghana nipa ko minim na onim akaka kra bi nipa ko no be kan enu asem
any brother or sister yeah try why okay when we was group of people na yes
me by one time ba ko ehun me say Charlie I'm not part by ye wo onim bone won papa ye bia obebia no
man kan me fa what but yentie
papa bia obebia no me ma ye no ma bia menya maketua anye say heaven ana ma ye no bi so amenya aketua bone ne papa ni na so ye papa unya waketua come and it works me hu no ma ya me ye me kai say sometime bi na me koto me kodija obi uta de ne sika nso na omuyi na mso ye na metua ye ti metua ma no endi be 5 months po we took all my new house no me so me kodija sa na ma shorto €2 afi abrofo na di mechi na obi apeso otua ahona na me frɛ madam me say hey oh just €2 by the way I need pafo obi apeso ontua ma me so signal me say papa na me ye sometime metua ma obi no menya so aketua nti uye papa oye fa oye boni a ana me ka say me buy papa me ye madam fu wakobuku be bia ma yakogie nti uye papa oye fa
nyame nhyira so oba afisem komotwetwe so metena ha de bia ya me ka say de onipa gu no enu anu otwa aya akotie wachi na abehu se de ugu no utwa na wankasa nso tena sena osese abrabo na ne wode ye wonyonku nipa no aya utwa na kana wonkantia last year honorable Niamadonko ba ha na kane Jerry John Rollins ewu oka sembi se ba kofo didi mi a abonten ye nika me de nasem ne ya asem last year nyina this year me de wasem no ya asem a metena afisem so bi a meka wate de onipa guo no twa mankan ne
yeah madam
mankan fa cham so agina so ache but ne nyina aboa ye ni nkomo
me da wase no fa we na ye mo Adom TV papa so ze nkomo ya ye na kan eya sesun kakra te obi be boa na bonkai most of the tests were Ghana ha but enya de a we did say be boa because obesi ko na enough form even though say wakona wo brempo a there say o kai so bi na boa o because when you say there is more blessing in giving than receiving it is your kind na no em say ya futu ma ye nyina nti nyame emo no na nipa na oboa no kakakakra no onkoso na mento enhye no mana onkoso a omo no na mi tia na mamble na mi tia your body
omo nyina ajo Model so that say man can one kasa so me chia pa Emma official pa. Hello, Ochre.
Yes, hello.
Official pa.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Pacho mo hoya there.
Nyame adom pacho nso e.
Ejana to. Hoya pa mo nkomo na ede pa.
Yeah, that's it.
Na me pese me bisa ka krebi. Obi obi wako be akwa abrochiri be 15 years okonosa. Ako ware oho. But if you ma if you that. Offer no so the number cry na e dene. So be nya the number cry no on na kasa. Eti they are the kosobasa.
Fato so na de kosoba de eyi oforiwa no watena brochire na 20 years. So we wo sa ho chire wo na
bi ha ana krata munsem ana bi ha ferry no nti ne on ba na chibi ana say it might be happen say busua na di ni hwamu bi
ti wayi nani ana yenko do hoy hello do do Mr. Osafrebio wate wasem bisa ne hia ye pa Mr. Osafrebio nti ne ma miensa obi wo ho a ebi kura a wewu obi wo ho a said abrabotie no obeye hwe no kwan se oye sister so aba o brother so a brother ba o onisa academy obi so ho a kwan ofa so koye no ono wa pepa ne din kura fi baby fi
abusuan so e kan ho abusuan timi mo bi forget family no
abusuan kan
ya ebi obi ho discover se monya ade ma no ana de ya ne se ana se ni nwie bi aba na one ne ye business most no wo abochi na onya problem won se ebi onwie bi be kan ho a de ono be ka abusuan fotie no
ba wo abefa ne koye no na se ye din ko mo bi sa wa ha
ko mini madam bi a obefa ne bra ne ba ne enab so ne yiri broni atwempra wo ye mo pamo no
o say
yeah on ne bra
hello
Steve way
yeah
amachie
mejo so ni wa
na pom to say
Ewrade adumo
official pa so bacho ye tie we
afin ko me sai wa ho fe o
me da se pa me da se
ba ka wa hapa ekomo no ede pa ede na me share my experience me matra me so me try Germany sa
kukuom kakra
no ede pa
kukuom kakra wa mo
asumo kan nyina eye no kre me tena ho me be fa me re ekoi ye wumienu e wo ho but finally ya be fie
mo
me be fie 8 years ni
eti said no ofori one e ka se Ghana sika wa ha obra wa ha se wani beda ho nko ade a e no kre on
eye too much no kre pa no kan no hweti
ye da se ha
ye se nia onhu bi da e no ope bi ahwe
no kre
enu nti oti ho a wo kan no obi be ka se ho nya ene
ade no mo
ho nya brafie mo ba sa na mbada da yin ho nya but no krepa no kan no imagine say me ko na me kuta degree o ba me ko huru nkukom nkuko no kan de e ya broche degree o ye den obebo
me da se me ya be ma me da se ye fancy a eti well yeah ko break him ra ho na akwanya ne wo ho ye bekoso afa nkrofo na ya je experiences nti o ti hanum say na ye officer bi a wo wa guy na pe abrochira kwa o kwa pesa poso obotom o ba na ye wa de so ko bro ho ase no akoye form adwuma ya sa de a obeba ntem pa cha o meton kraba ne ato aso Adom TV akabebo but mebo modern ase obetie no so because ne nyina ho hia pa na watumi afa adwen ne ye ene Isaac no manyo ne ba a birthday Eco School wo Winterfell International School wo Boase ye nyina ye ba na what my dear happy birthday to you me mpa ebo no say ne entie nyame do ba asase we so no empa ho da amen happy birthday to you Isaac Kenomanyo papa King Puzzle Adom TV reporter ena almost wishing enra 10 fon so na meswa Ajoa their birthday Mr. Ajoa happy belated birthday to you what nyame omesraw na ontinenim emfa enchro afa ye to aye nkomo chechire ne so obotaye ne wani so ade hunu se wo kwa brochima mu a eno ho nkomo e na ye di no otiri mu po ne sen e na wadwen ankasa nso e ne sen akomapa e ne tirimpo papa e ne anamotuo eno no for one ete he ya one ye e chi eti wankasa ho se afa de me pese me befi then afa push you sem pese me befi.
Okay. As I met on main time, me knew about the birthday, game, DJ game, and any birthday.
Okay.
Then, I make say from day one, Obi Onimo, Germany, Bia, or Ben Bien, say, the Bia, me the Mebefi.
Okay. Okay.
It me buy me yeska, because Germany say, me talk harder. But me yeska Bia, me the top machines.
A dear machine.
Like about restaurant, fast food, normal.
When you saw the home.
Yeah, and me seeking and yet camera equipment, new video equipment, machines I'm person me find me restaurant.
Okay.
Na matoni na aba. Nti afina me hu se emre no. Yeah, me buy so me ni nwa me ni kofi afa 1-2 places me unse say my hoho a. Just say me nya abotre na me steady system no. Because opre ho a we mistake. Ana Ghana for no so bebre no aho chenti bebre abro. Oko fall into wrong hands on me week you. Nti me di abotre nkakra na me gidi say me chance ya ebi beka say schedule
and the Ghana for enso ye ka
normal when say omu wa chase no
sir
bebre ni nim how am ye me normal but bebre ni so nim nti o chase na omu say apeja omu nim say o free baby what take years wa bre ska konkron wo ho enye obi na schedule Ghana ana meka say me wafa me ma me di na chi oyeye na edu baby na family ni bi nim say bi a wafa ne sikam because mo ntiase menene nete oni secret room when say me dey life for example
okay
osisi no the sika one Russian kusidan but they can combine 2 single rooms na ireti baby no so ti baby and o na ejuma nti scan ba no no obi ejuma nim ansa obesi ni dan na ye ka family no na the poor guy in the family now he's the richest.
I see.
Me ma me no bi sisi to na sazo mo sidan onim edan eye but say what plan for edan because edan emfa scamba e lokiska by business na e koso anfa so no timi di sidan me ankla me kan hu dan even dan akosi o yekrom dwaso you won't believe it sada na unya bi wo trazako
o say
sada na esi ekwa na se no ebi ni trazako
no na o han single room ye na yere tire bi o tire
now he's the richest
the autonebo yes say yenkomo ya se nyina no oka tobo sa adentia
because me say bebe ni ye pray ye top pressure my own me kwa akosomo no na me ye video bi na ma me tonyum me ni aja na me hwie champagne egu nsuo no ba na nye champagne we leak no na me hwie bi me di ni bottle no esa bi it is a unima o hwe bi do maka say champagne akona nye scalp so enye champagne nsuo yes me say me ninje
na so ko esa ye dey
say me wie na me san ye that video na me bu we say me ma social media ndada o
okay
say manya nkyere wa obedwin say we bia obedwa me say he onye ska no say ba nsuo
okay
so mo ni bro bia
onemu be bu akwantin fi on so for ya kasi so dey am catch you say me te he my makeup o me hohora e wo mote nyame adom menye mumu nyame adom manim da ho nyame adom manim de da ho but me te he ye officer no my makeup o enti wo te ba bi na sika bi anka ade kofa obi kosua crate bi no aton ya yes kosia yes meat pie wo de ko ye makeup a opesa o ye te se me my makeup o atoto mani ton estahan no adro me apenti me no do lame so sa na opache
sanity
o sorry a do lame de nyame aye wo no hwe wo ho na do lame na kakran o de bi sie na o de akoma pa ne adwen pa ne ahobrase ekono ubedu ebi betwintwa wa na mu de
sanity
but ubedu te so mo ekoka say wo de bomb abehye event minya ko ayi bia mebo rasta yi bia mebo mi ko du salon ho no okeka bomb ma me na bo no mitum sister fagel fam tirim Nyanam te enya ofe.
So to me e show ho so. Na one man kofo am more pressure. Ti say me say German obi animi. Say nka me hwe de wi amagidin. Anyhow boys bi on beto me.
To fokra, who to me the daddy lumba ba German in the boat show.
Yeah, na me hwe how ebinim akọ car. Na me ka say me so me ka make mistake. But me nya abotre ma me bi connection afo show bo to me fo. Me ohun me no frame no so nim obetu me fo say metia.
Okay.
Ma me nye entaresem. Me to atare a me de bechi winter ene mpaboa. Na me see whisker. Your casa first man na me so your size na me hye no. E no mane ba u twense e better so no me nya me size. Always na me to na me ne kumase boshan hema ni kunu ne adwuma. Eti baby ye adwuma so ho na designers no wo. I am akoto ave me hu say mo am ti me jae 2007 and I decided say me will still saska no. Ba me de beton mfidie e na aboa me.
Aboa.
Me nyesika if say if me be balance ya na me say okay ma me nye shop because this time be say me ninji. Unim tare boy den ba emfa so mba. Obe hye say nyame ayo yi ana oba na obi be pewasema. It's not about the designer you wear. Abotre ne ukasa ne so obedi no kure. Ba so okase o ye na designer say obe ka chire na abrabo no so ka chire ho ase provision shop obi wana milk na ka tu aka wana egu na abrabo tie it is a unya obotre a provision shop be yema diamond
over okasa
na unse provision shop gwa unse milk na aka 3 ogan say no mo so me akofa bi na aka 2 afi na ginsem sana abraboti
emfa nya serious no kra no ka cho no ofori ye da se so buy wate me gide se de open tamanya ne ho no anopa se otie wa na so ye badwen ma no wonya misura obefa adwen na de ono so atie wi na selo se obetuma ye kan se mampa americano wo de kwai na machi de denwom no da ho twen ko fiti preko pene pose
Ujabeba.
The beba no afa. Can be twato ne fa yankomo yi.
Ye be twato ne say minwan mo Germany. My hwe obi na challenge ne too much. Ye nya abotre na Ghana so mo obi na da. So dem no yere na partner endwen ho esufe nyame. So ba bi bebre no ujam ho Germany aba e omo ya. Ko nyu so oba no jo ka say me nko Ghana oti abroche oboa. Aha ana wo ha ye Sham Roberts enye no kre. Obi wonu ma akofa sebi akohwifo ma omema amanfo aberobo oba na hu anamuntu a bibia bekoye nkofo bebre o hanu ma uma bi na nasafo ton mpaboa ewo marina mo echiwo mpaboa o nyeska pa na o Germany odi kan buy no jana yere wo o jana yere na amanfo se o jana yere amanfo kan sem bebre fa na yere ho ene no akofa ne manyina aba and they are making it. Iti ebitima yiyama na mefa konya we nso ada Germany maamefo no mboa me djuma pa ya minshira mu ina mo amboa me papa ogye abuchi Mr Jenfi no yire ya minshira bra bi nso ne papa maame ya fe ne Zana na bra Alex wa boa me bi nya minshira mintimi mu bodi me maame mi firu maame bra go nya minshira na nya me boa nso Mother's Day no this year be baso ana boot party ya be invite to all white boot party 2nd July ya be no timi de obi as na me sere obro ho ase pressure na okru mo no minti nipa na ebisiye Ghana is good yenhwe ne mbra maame nya minshira
so do no
ko nice so
we that's we that's it dey mom enya me nice na me ye na aka sorry akọ euro no nko ho that me ni
ni have ba ampedu the only problem this year we ba
my manager say
but you chen we chiro
me da o say ampedu aye dey
ampedu do we ba
and dey meba wo
this year
ho no meba na wo euros na me dey say me person me wo boto
uni how
me da say ebusi aye dey nkomo na wie fa abapa frim na efi na eko hisa brabo no enye mriketio eyen kakra ebi be di wani wo kwam basa onim baabi a wo kwa wo de mpacho yo erade buame ubedu na also be yese ebi no mu a omwatimi abobra no eda asesa o hwe fisem komochichi hwe na futu sem komo papai obi nso nhwe bi na emwa ye nyina oma hene kwabna sante ne abedwafo de mpensempensem mo ebremo me crew ni nyina me dom na emum me de wasem na ehyasia ye adwuma nne de onipa gu no no twa me de ma me tra diamond me mo ache edase Sameko ensumenyanko sanko fayinchi ohun hanti mene wodi nkomo foforo give us honkomo na ye keka abrochire sem ye etoda bi kura bi a wonya ho na akotena bobra but said ye hotie no wan pa bi anhye bag im na nansa bi kura na akodi a obeye he tena ho na enye he nana afishia pa
afinkomesa
wa efe pa oyira wo
me ware
me ware that so ware na ye wo ho be efe pa asa ayi be my time for town
ba mo be big girl am ni no agro
ende hu hia odi ni hu agro de oni pagu no enu aro twa dana give us in row arefienti ye kakayo
me da say anopai ye be chia mu biem na ya sa ma mu nyina akwa abade aba give us industries em say uhu me ha na nya boni bia say ye de nsemde a efa ya pomde ho ene de brawo edi a mejeso ye nana Romeo me okasa ma for ede ma adwumakuo give us industries me pa cho ye numbers ene gu screen ase no enkomo a ye di nyina na se wonti bibia ase ama no gu so ameka sa nyina betumi afre a doctor for no beje so na bibia opese obusa bia no mo yiwa no numbers na egu screen ase 0543 222 470 fraying na ye monkomo anopa mi no kasa kakra de afa sisiade ho ana say back pain ana say body pain me pa cho ye ka say pain ana de ye no one okra ne kan say sisiade me pa cho factors be brain normal be brain na di sisiade brain nipa bia say upeo at a point in time in your whole life no obenya sisiade obesofa de fe no waist pain ana say back pain ana say whatever pain e body pain bia no obesofa bi na obi bebusa say eya de ben na this problem no brain odofo e normal be brain daily activities be brain na brain empo ya tenasi mu the way maintenance impo no se maintenance ye kura mpo na through that no metumi nya sisiare ye namu no se woda mpo a ye was sleeping positions bi wo kura mpo na se wota ye to aso a etimi ma unya de fe no body pains and I say back pains and I say whatever form of pain yes
so be say jama be phone be bone obi amo one na ye
obi obeda so say ye no anadwo nkrofo di me ye adwuma enye adwuma bia no video ye da and one na ye obi obeso na ne kon ye ne ya obe betoto ne kon sa me patron fan sha be for ye sleeping positions now ebiem say wo peja ade wa wonim sa ade na obe peja na mu ye du sen enso still also be peja obi o maso na ne sisi ke eno an say wa mompa ya we ne sisi no entini biem obi o nso so a sex position kwan ya be fa so ne oba be hia mu ompam kura timi ma onya problem e o sisi mu tie anopa me no oba be to nchia bi enini masem bia meka bia no aya me true challenge obi a ne sisi ye ne ya pa tie ni na wanum nuro nyina bi na ne sisi ade no nko no se unya sanduo mi nu we na ka bom na onom na osisi ade na nko a hwemanim ba bia obehia mi bia no obetumi ama police for achime yedro no adansidi a na eba ninti no ya na ye kasa ye de yensa si abo kasa me say se unya enduo mi nu we se wo ye oba se wo ye bema give us core capsules give us P capsules now can do mi nu we bom say na onom na osisi ade na nko ana se ohunama ye oya no o sasabro na nko waposo ye nyina sa nko a me patro fantoa na ko ba bia oto adu no na kwaju sika waju sika wie no usia mi krom so a na wasama police fast na chemi aka na wasama asama ye court kura bi be samba
I see
yes enini now mprempi no diamond obi wo ha se ni sisi ye ne ya ana ni hunam ye ne ya odu fia no wa fe ne man so mumna metietie mi mu enkwala no mu tietie mu no eya no de ani je na ye obi kwati bi huri kwosoro no tie mu se nyame amfa fie na akwala no ko tia wo spine accord no so pe wa hwe ya wabubu agudam forever tie osisi ya o ya emma obi ntietie mu emma obi mfuru nyina so enoni give us core capsules give us P capsules ebe classes ya de ekuro bi e wo sisi mu nyina beko se ye ukon se ye waposo sasabro ho na me ya wo nante kakra na wa brani nyina ebeko etu betwa hye no so se wo ye oba o se wo ye bema o sisi ya de akra nkro ho na me ya wo sasabro arthritis me pacho e give us P capsules give us core capsules now ansa na ebewie no make how say ene yare a ekum abibi man eye malaria
asam
broni bi ba Ghana ha enche bia ena ntontom we no okọ ni krom akọ surgery be 20 ntontom kakra we no
sir
yes unse ye no ye ne mwa no na sa ye didi kura ne ye ntontom ne didi e ti say ya tie abrofo suro ntontom suro ja esen abo efe ni jata because omunim say ntontom siw so no mu moja na yade a wode brewa ye fe no akidi yare malaria no ebetumi akum within 3 days enti mesra wo say man nyeso malaria de ya before yare ye ne netia akum nipa krasen covid-19 na we hunu sa no me pa cho malaria drone ye fe ni givers herbal mixture say netie ba bia ye to aduro bia wo Ghana ha bia obenya ye ndoni nyina bia to ho givers herbal mixture no malaria beko typhoid beko jaundice beko fever beko wona me ya ni nyina bejai ontumi didi a menko to mojeduro se wo konom se doctor prescribe ma se ko to mojeduro a ensore mfa wo pem nko pharmacy drugstore se ko to mojeduro enye sa ade ayew enye mojeduro ne me didi enini eya haban purely herbal any side effect bia FDA fo age yendo nyina tum se onum bi na ade oha bi brewa ye no mo wasem
okay
ebi kura nsida ti mesrew ba bia ye ton aduro bia wo Ghana ha bia no okwa obenya bi onum give us aba mesha na ebo immune system no banti yare ntumi nkanto wo me ba cho ye be sore so no ye number ni freyin na ye monkomo bibia onti ase bia no e won komo hu bia no wo de busa ye be kirew 0543 222 me ba cho 2 ne miensa na 470 0543 222 470 ye number ni freyin ne yankasa ye ko edi nyame yadom a Thursday am birthday me ankasa me see ya woda ya ma woda my birthday Thursday eniti oh thank you odo you eniti me fashion designer eme creation wasiesie me anopa kama say me fandi me birthday enti eme nyame hiraw say wada homa me sha African wear God bless you so much eme creation
me de me birthday nuru ho so me se
oh man
it was say dem bisa no not say me wa point
of course
who efe eme nyame hiraw ate so amana na
say o be share me so
me she anti eme me bo be di bia she na ayi intafo no ye fa na sen
me pa cho udidi wi anopa we mienu anwumre udidi wi a we mienu be ma wa ye mre wo mpam kodwo to be sorry I'm telling you
anti awia nka ho
awia kura betimi anom ba normally hu say na awia no ye kwa adwuma anti na ye na anopa de wo fie anwumre so wo fie ba awia bia na wa e busy you be free to nom na anopa na anwumre
ati o wada age obetumi anom no anopa mienu awia mienu anwumre mienu no ensehwe se no Ghana ha ye wo no wo ka posi asem a ye mfe ni agro owura dan parenting ti se na Romeo catch us say amfa oto na amfa ma posi nchi no a
manimuni
Romeo catch eni enyo ho atini ne sa ho yare nana afisia panso afi yesrese munro no nyina sa yare wa nyina na munye ska na mombre ye bi
amen
na Adom TV efisem komo chiche nkoso medase abusia ya wie afi de o man hene kabna sante ene abedwafo tena se bye bye
ya saba da munyina mase ya chama kwanso kusukura ye koso kanchem se aha ye Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so a lot of you guys mesemu mama mabamu mbu esan se ye kan se Black Stars in sense 17 no makachire mo me ko radio me ko kai o mo se information am ye ni se menya akwanchira me kan TV so say kam kasa akwanche no radio so enti a china de na say me kan radio so eni kwa say me kan TV so enti I'll hold on too much is nyina na ekoyi mai they are current montum boas bia me ko kama dia ban mamentia ohemen I more yeah rather ohemen we former assembly member Abrepo Impatasie I understand say a potential Ashanti region youth organizer for the MPP hopeful into Yura or Hemin Iron more Machia we na pay na ye Jumashono nya wano keke na de hopeful ye Juma edin Juma a Sefatai party Juma let me enya sa inkunim dia open no Na menchia Kwampoku CID, one of the hard-working, focused young men, also district chief executive, also Yachao Enanope. Ebraso CID and Como one, Mr. Mamenka say one of the few people or more your body politics, no money shots, you both Adom FM, Badwam, Asempa FM. Na oko Kumasi so koso twaso ni Ishra FM, and Love FM, Edin Kita. In fact, like loyalty in terms of business relationship, it's been there for us as a media house. But politically, so he's very exposed. He served as a member of parliament before. He's been a deputy minister before. He's been a regional minister before. He served on various committees and boards. As we speak now, no? Or a businessman, a farmer, a philanthropist, and then a potential national organizer for the opposition National Democratic Congress. Dodona Fere Shatter 1. Cameroon. Na Yema Yura Aquinas Teria Kwansa Yemano Afishapa and Akwaba. Long time. Bibian, I'm the Kwanza. Wow. Good. Good to see you.
But at least genuinely, I can say,
yes,
but it was for fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the Gamia say I say Shebim. You say what you might this year. We just hope so prema or party power.
Definitely.
Into a Juma.
Yeah.
We have signals now a yama party no.
Definitely. You are calling the inche Nyankopon ya nimbi bia ohihye ni ye.
Ohihye ni ye. Nti Ghana for aso answer. Nti omo with difference no.
Difference no so.
Big.
Too much.
Emu da ho.
You know, it's all the baby are sometimes, you know, Nyankopon ni maybe oye no ya yentase o.
Yeah.
Nyankopon tum oji obi fi ho na obi aba just to
say monhwe say bona mo mo pese monhwe na munya adusua.
Sometimes I don't like to liken it to King Nebu. Nebuchadnezzar. He was a warrior. In a Babylon for Penasam. But Babylonians were crying for King Nebu to be their king. But the prophet then told them that, look,
that guy is not supposed to.
Nyankopon only mama there or they would see him. But the pressure was too much. Then the prophet went on his knees, not Nyankopon. Then we'll see what will come. Nyankopon oyi Nebu odima non-crofo. And the end story we all know because in Yako Bible school that sometimes I just do that likening. I am not saying like here President Nebuchadnezzar. No, even the age in also too much. But there are sometimes no Nyankopon fa kwan bi do or the ni bi kakra. Adisia kakra nya there like oye ni bibia ni kwando yeah nti say oba ne dam na samba ne dam like Nanado would have been the best president Ghana never had as do when the president but yes he would have been tagged the best president Ghana never had but at least
the worst president Ghana ever had
make the worst president Ghana ever had but okay what I say? Yako Nigerian, Ghana for Yako Nigerian. Obi ma won ye Mason, funya okay Mason by force. Na say we mix mortar na what two bo ban ho a.
Na say yaba.
Ime yi no wakoko wod aji. What's the Nigeria Sansan no good. In the Nigeria Sansan no good. The guy wasn't a professional Mason. But no, the only thing inti I today, since I mean ye nyankufu what did I didn't tell now from when I was telling it is Nigeria Sansan on your COVID.
Okay.
It's Bibia or the audition COVID.
I see. Nigerian Sansa is COVID.
Yeah.
The problem is now COVID.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now
they assign every child.
Oh yeah. So baby uncle ye bia your COVID.
That's what this administration is doing.
I mean,
from that COVID abedi or mining in air.
Yes.
We are seeing in air.
Yes.
But yet me fire ye mira you na kwese COVID chidi bia da.
That be master and Jessica ye nya during COVID nimpo also symbol say your bobo. You remember the IMF gave us about some 750
give us good
million.
money.
No, during our time, you call for bailout. They gave us about 750 million.
Yeah.
They had 1 billion straight from this thing from IMF.
So it's all because COVID excuses.
Yeah, one day COVID excuses in IMF because
solve problems.
Because even with COVID, they are still living. They are still throwing big parties. So what are you telling me?
Even with COVID,
they are throwing big parties and whatever. Until at the end of the day, no. They don't need to blame COVID because we were on the downward trend before COVID came in. Yes, me too mean the COVID no will affect the economy. But don't blame it on that poor man sitting somewhere called COVID. Okay. As I say, yes, we say but I mean, hey, others are growing. Okay. You understand me? Others are growing.
I'll pick the others are growing, but don't underestimate the aspect of what COVID has done to economies and to society. But others are growing. I'll support that.
Definitely.
So you mean COVID at the expense of the country.
Yeah, COVID 2021 in COVID.
Okay. 2022 we cannot do COVID.
No, we can't blame anything on COVID again. I mean, yeah.
Well, come out in the introduction. Very focused, liberal politician. To make sure say few people have political power. Mining your own fashion. The MPP, ono about to national executives. Watch this space. To say the phone uniform wa. No say the no credit na home Brazil. And na home can open the year juma mo my Ghana. I see a uniform should consider. Just keep watching the space. It's very important. You will mebru bi wo mo de o masha amanyo sema. You know ye ho krase mo makwanya. You know, that's not good, but you can attest to the fact say it's really done well. The little space now or maneuver is done well. So it's for God, for party, for friends and loved ones. Surprisingly, family no scale to. You know, it tells you his level of patriotism and commitment. You know, and emu bebre no be huna Ghana shefom. Na me yire me mane me na mfo na ba. Na me party edition na Ghana ko shefom. It's the other way around when you talk Kamal Din. Nti Asiano with any general Kasonko Kamal Din na se kremoni bia so no se onya panel member na so ni din komona so ohwe so sia so lie.
Fortunately or fortunately, so Musumi fie no kremo funkuti o. Oh, good. If you go to my village in Otam, most of my cousins, my uncles, they are all Muslims.
Oh wow. You need to practice it too.
Oh, I don't think. Those times my grandfather will force us to. That is why like their prayers, like the Fatiha, I know how to do the prayers before ablution and what. Those times, if you don't do it, my grandfather, you won't come to the house to come and eat. But
look good, man.
Oh, thank you so much. Mami fa encheso no komamo na one wedwuma yafo on so me wish mo a very happy new year. My first time on the set this year. And say menua Aquinas so honorable Aquinas amanyo sem no wadi mu ye papa wadi echire ache ayen de omochi kakra yesuasua na e baso na amahene satia we nyina
enyepe definitely
na oman so ye chekere a na obi biara o moman no mu se wo ye citizen no onye citizen once I would say within the jurisdiction no was said yes wo boa ma oman yi esini and I konkan that is fundamental amanyo sem na wo kan ho asem say eto de bia na ye de yen family ahyase na de oman na nkasa akoto so enam say oman na anko yi a o family na nkasa wo bia that's a fact na dan me ka say the job of the opposition is to oppose. There's this British writer who said it, and it's Charles Sumpton. But of course, so what opposition no I want to say
bibia
no papa wo enye papa wo me dey me oppose mama kai tamale na omomo be phone lines as serial callers a friend this man every time on ofra na omampenyin kufo that emirates no on no open wa opeso attack no now one day no more social issues bola honsem ne how to keep our environment hygienic ni normal on say no ontie on the be phone lines on in time I be phone lines we be ya do so also man penyi ku phone mun kan jira no na say dey be ne and come man penyi ku asem o say me ka say mun kan wa me ka pese me ka oh ndi I say opposition be ya why that you say on the be ya papa be ya no on fa
o 9:15 calling time.
So the reason why I brought this up is say baby baby parliament we have gotten to a level where we have to test our love for this country, where 137 plus one independent is telling us say decision making body of this country, which is the law making body now yenina bet ma foaso a drum pepper so bia ye de on mind do ebe kire say indeed we are Ghanaians and we have to help. This politics ye be back ye be come MPP, for instance, if I should ask you, where is our first national chairman? Honorable Daruja. History. Anyone who say Obi Posti, Mami Ogede, late Hawa Yakubu, the picture. No, bisa say, where are the contemporaries? Are many of us aware of this woman and what she did to this party? That was a very profound question. Bibreni, omuchum. Samson na yenso ma ayeye basoro no ebi mo so be movie e na yenso be ba e na yenso be movie e na obi so be ba but there was say nyina de tu etirimu say Ghana ebe konkan Ghana ebe si yie say djuma na ayeye no ne legacy ye be jai emabunu ebe benefit and the future generation will indeed get something to talk about or to work with, you know. And here, but of course we have gotten to a level where polarization. NDC cast a chinchina NDC, MPP cast a chinchina MPP. That is where we are. But I want to appeal to every single young person in this country that MPP Huno anaya e pentem sempese miniska bibiara o wiase nano. That is not joy, and that can never be joy. I have the fundamental belief that money only comes to augment certain things to make you joyous, but it is not money alone that makes you joyous. But unfortunately, we have all set off to believe that media why go for blood money if you want to be okay. Go for that. So I want to say that yes, as much as we're doing politics, we should be factual and objective with certain comments that ever throw on the table. But unfortunately, it's not the case. So we'll all go on that tangent and see. But maybe you know, like I said, we should turn a new leaf, a new page in 2022. The argument must be lifted up. Let's raise the bar. Let us let people understand, say about benchmark values, discuss here. What are the importance of benchmark values? What does it do to the country? And what does it do to businessmen? All this we must look at it and look. But everyone say, hey, papa, when your papa made a maker. Like yesterday, I was listening to a friend say, Obi a all count strike with one step. I say, oh, I buy copy scam from my teachers for no. As if say or non call wa buy mu ene or bit map of fiscal na kwa teacher for no sir. We cannot make arguments of this nature because we think the Ghanaians are gullible and they are vulnerable and whatever we say, no, on beto Obama. But mind you, Ghanaians are smarter. And today, we cannot hoodwink the Ghanaian voter into towing your line just needlessly.
Okay, so that's it. You are coming on the answer to and so quick. Masha advocacy, we are 2022, we are not going to entertain trivialities and pettiness and then mischief, propaganda, political lies and deceit. The attitude of the Ghanaian should 90%, they say, try and air positive for the forward march of the country. Makasa public and civil servants and so on, the strategy they do to pull people down and orchestrate and scheme,
They say trust. Now, Oman, do you know, say this country, we are paying faithful workers for appearing before work, not because of productivity.
That's it.
That's what is happening in this country.
That's it.
We are paying people because they have gotten up in the morning, bath, and come to work.
Yes.
Not because they have added production to anything. No, it's a serious matter.
So we have to, you know, yes, I know. Obi ntia say the ntia abeko hospital na doctor na nurse out him no okura phone no go so bon come
of you
ogusu kura phone okura pharmacy shop na tire na so
it's simple,
you know, na tire na so na konya trotro driver no ogina kwan fin sa na olodu okokan no akeka nsem bebre acho no wanya commercial driver and a private man ono so tesa no police dey pokwa no traffic achi no way ni bema no ojo so ta mrebia no so no wanya obi so wodidi a ototwe no saka say dinti etua zoom line oka you know wanya obi ono okọ adwuma 9:30 no upon 2 no asabet na ni pemu ka say aban ho so di enyenyenyenyenyen
me salary
on so okọ adwuma 10 o'clock upon 2 9 na 10 na ko do adwuma so what kind bible ni Quran sa hwe lot of people musa am na bo 2 work of about school sa you come back to come and complain. I tell you, and I've said it.
No, it's serious.
The development of this country is not in the hands of John Dramani Mahama. Neither is it in the hands of Nana Danko.
Absolutely.
We need to, even though policies normal, but if we the implementers and very effective, you're pushing the well. That's why we have a problem. Because you did money, we go and hide behind the NDC and the MPP.
That's what we do.
And when we also have the opportunity as journalists, Mr. More journalists for. So 2022 will be fair, will be objective, will be bold, and speak to the matters. Point of Nipa Eya Nasama Eye. Yes, sir. Central 4 continues to be one of the major problems we have in this country. Paper we are white. Central Nini Pija. I say, that's it.
Dirty white.
Off-white. Yeah, you know. Now, see, and that is why
dirty white.
That's why from day one, only
yeah.
Mosha say mehia.
Yeah, you know.
From day one, I realized that this trend will be the best.
We need to, you know, we
say
have,
it as it is.
No, we have a responsibility. We have a responsibility. In all, no. The other caution you want to say, fortunately for us as a country, our traditions and customs does not give us the room to insult. That's what 2022, just move away from people who think that by virtue of insulting,
you are done.
I don't know how many results in whatever you do. But you are critiquing with wisdom.
Absolutely. Objectivity.
And yeah, no. Also, pursue a teacher for a car. Look at the system, because I have complained that how can we continue as a country and yeah, ban we pencil. Say teacher for your form Bosumina Ketuan say but after 5 months. I bear you for your form one. Ketuano after 5 months, 3 months, 4 months. And the crown as 3, 4, 5 months. Yeah, was checking ghost names. From 1992, passing through us after for time I've seen there. We have fought Kojoba Ajimai, we have fought through ghost names, we fought through ghost names, BC, and another family can say, go and check still whether we've been able to eradicate. It's because simply we are beneficiaries to that system. We pretend that we are fighting the ghost name syndrome by Obwa. Come now, Santi share 300 ghost names by 18 and 2. Command to be an calculate 1,000, 8 boma, 8,000, or that kind of account. Not Ghana, you know. No, I say you could do us have the catches about what's in the more than cry. It's not possible. You know, all lands, you kind of
it's sad.
You know, all lands department, you kind of city. Only langas near him from Ekikan Yamasi. We are. They can't say one summer. No, I saw the catcher say, and Sassy one some day. I said, you can't cacao. I know about fire. Also, I could talk for.
Now, I say, why Bamba for Bambo for me cry?
You know, who did the airport to Honorable? Who did the airport? You are checking people to ensure, say, Bibiaba Kama. Now, what would you airport? Would you $50 and $100? A movement, my mouth for BT system, the revenue, Bebraga. Oh, port. Oh, airport. So we have a problem.
No, anyway. You see, we have a problem, but it's about time. Yeah, we politicians.
Yeah.
You see, if people are blaming us now, I sometimes agree with them because we have politicized all our public sector.
We have.
And into normal, we have look. Obi Owa, Obi Owa, Yenyimide Kamaldeen, though he is qualified to be whatever he wants to be. But before his party came to power, he wasn't the executive director of ABC. They came, they put him there. Meanwhile, there are people who have the
very qualified
institutional memory. They've been there, but you bring a politician and put the politician over him. The kind of picture, yes, send him or the
people who sacrifice for the country.
Gradually, they are also doing their own thing because there's no reward.
Yeah,
there's no reward. Way, maybe or a director or Ministry of Energy. There, at the end of the day, obey chief director sana wako pension. But let another party come. They will bring somebody from the academia and baby. We'll bring him and make him a director, a chief director because he will understand my game and play my game better. Look, ministries now, they know. Look, if you go to some ministries and you decide to learn, to work, let the technocrats lead the way. I remember this particular issue. I went to Rwanda, and I thought I was going to Rwanda there, leader of the delegation. The presentation and everything will be done by the technical men. You do Rwanda. That day now, your registration was there. No. Every presentation should be done by the policy maker. So the policy maker know, then it's me. And meanwhile, this is something I know next to nothing about. It was pure about sanitation. That night, I stand up for the director of who was in charge of sanitation and Ministry of Local Government. His name is Demena. He took me to his room. We didn't sleep. PowerPoint on the wall. You know, he took me through. So when I went there and doing present, look, that 2-3 hours learning lectures, no. Look, I remember back to Ghana as if I'm an expert. Champion. I'm an expert in that field. As I say, if we give them the chance, they will work. But the political influence, you know, what does into mama, you know, sometimes they are scared because I got this job during NDC's time. MPP comes, they tag me as an NDC person. Say, then so. The
cycles are too much.
And you see why a vicious cycle? But me, I believe there. Yeah. Me, I've always been advocating for that. You know, look, don't let us allow the institutions to work. Let's do our politics behind the scene. Let's do, but we don't need to import politicians into places of the public service. Baby, I mean, because hey, them baby, as I say, or the problems about. Or the problems, baby, baba. Into the public sector worker no feel there. How can I toil all this while? Now, Aquinas be when you know as a definitely your minister will be whatever politician. Your some of the governmental agencies, you know, their CEOs will be politicians. But don't go and victimize those who have gone through the mill. If you do so, it will be a vicious. I will come. I will do it to your people. Look, if you go to Ghana Gas today, I know the kind of how many boys that they've pushed there, square pegs, putting in one hole, and that kind of thing. So me, Ochina,
you also get power.
I get power. I go there because first I know that they were not brought in through the right channel. I will try and say them they should all move, or you keep them, but you
just relegate them to
somewhere. I hope you understand me. But we don't need to do that to the country. Until Ghana up look, we the politicians we are to be blamed though. Mas I don't blame the technocrats because you want for school be more they've learned that look this is what they are coming to do to me. So Musu ghost names there 24 years. And do you think the ghost names government ministers are now politicians now? No, it's a pure technical thing, and they do it. The 1986 in a national service, 86 national service time. In a see the word ghost names.
Yeah.
Because equal allowance
ghost.
You see some people who are not service personnel, but their names are there. They will call them, they will come and take money.
Well, it's still the same story.
Yeah.
Now, you see, I said, Ubes Soha, no being Soha. Now, near was sent to the now it's so much near. Near Minia, Honorable Aquina say, can I say? I thought they be a blaming politicians because the politicians come to lord over technocrats. Be a omutima yo mojuma yentimi emmo monyejuma no. Odika. Now so let us also have at the back of our mind say it is not for anything and upon say there should be leaders in our society and has designed a multi-party democracy process for us. Nti politics in India ebebem. Ye panso yempo public officers would actually be what?
But there's a problem with appointment of people to public office.
I agree. However, there is something we call smart management. Say me hey. Now what demand call Ghana water and I would demand call geological. Look, me chumo parks and gardens. I am telling you, technocrats that you hold, but you will be surprised. Say you bet me effort or be a politician or could do on next will be a innovative. Parks and gardens will change. And if I drive around town. Now, because a parks and gardens, ornamental, your friend is saying, issues is in your hands. Look at the pavements of our cities. You skip, say, the Jumani. Why can't we employ a Mebuna and the forestry, engage them in our cities, make sure all this flowering in all the pavements, and you are watering it, they are paying them. That money already is coming from YE, paying them 400 Ghana cedis. If we have workers in Accra, maybe for 1,000, all of them are put under parks and gardens. And of course, Parks and Gardens say this assembly be a crowd. Every month be able to move 10 cities, 20 cities towards ornamental issues in our city. Won't the city be beautiful? We sit down and those innovations are not there. Say, well,
Parks and Gardens are to form.
But we can use it to work.
Yes, sir.
Parks and Gardens can take nationwide. Baby, not flowers. Baby, water, we can do this work. But we sit there and we are not working. So I'm saying that technocrats now so politicians will buy or the innovation about the two then that place will change and change Ghana for the better.
Right, so you're not
but let me just you see sometimes they write to us they write to us that this and this and this they want, but we will tell them that we need clearance from Ministry of Ministry of Finance
direct their affairs there.
Okay, so
get human resources.
You tell me about
get human resources direct.
Yes, but you must hear 12 common so Adam say now we have the next 8 minutes to wrap up. Probably we'll do the benchmark for 4 minutes and then we benchmark. I've already said another Dankwa Kufuado, we are grateful because now show the preparedness of Ghana in terms of empower na consciously manufacturers in production locally, you know. Etimaginal brand and ye more and it's so reversal maybe a brain enormous. That's my position because I felt that when we started the boiler project under NDC, fantastic policy, you know, 60-40 regime, the Akati farms, the Dako farms, the Infu farms, the Boris B farms, you know, the project was to ensure say okay, more farm cocoa funu 60% imra. Na local production, 40 because I'm more than no form. Na build a local poultry farmers na then we have changed the 60-40 to probably 80 for local, 20 for importation. So I thank the president, but I want the president to go beyond what he has just said in terms of the reversal. But I don't know.
I am a budget. And the reversal of the benchmark values. So also now, before even the reversal of the benchmark values, you implement the benchmark values here are reducing
a bit of stability.
But you see, in 2 ways. The businessman has what it takes, or is supposed to have what it takes to contribute to society. Government is supposed to also cushion that businessman to be able to do that. And it's a government can say benchmark values are yedahui. A woman say yen de buy there. Now so here is inimical to the growth of that businessman. And the benchmark value ye implemented Sebeya, all the normal bar, you better so kakra based on the value, you a percentage be amount. What I say? And kasa businessman non sono, our benefit a crano, my prices and reflected into prices.
Abaya so
I say. But see, sadly, the Ghanaian culture or the businessman in Ghana's culture, you know, media no dear, mente so. Now,
it is
a monitor and who say, man, who's so be ours. Na you crank a maka se men kamenje and a manja na aban reverse ya. Maybe that matters informed aban position. Aban so if the bar back no na businessman say oh and there oh the about the any asem we will increase prices and na kwa SMP. You see, I understand the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana almost sounds, but what they said omanka say benchmark values na reverse ya no eye anasa enye. All they are saying is that they are calling for further consultation, just as the president has said that you consult further before the implementation of SEMO. They are also on same page with the president, except to say they are increasing the number of days. The president can say 2 weeks, almost don't come 1 month. Now consultation no enko further because it's like almost you know here because I buy any revenue. Sanso na timamofo so ana amanfo so say the prices of goods and services that have been imported into this country no and also ebeba from and high stabilize amaye and a businessman also here the profit. So the point is that consultation no ehun here papa. But of course meme bo businessmen akoko say enka money aban eya adwen na say aban maintain benchmark values now. Let's say one reverse it. Then of course we should also see it reflected in prices. That's what we discussed here earlier on. The love for our nation should supersede that parochialism. But I think that is not the case. If it suits us, let's make noise. If it doesn't suit us, then of course we have to do whatever we want to do. So the point I want to make is that it's your young now about you want to feel it more. This benchmark value needs proper consultation like what the importers are calling for, and the president has also said. I want to also say abayin mestre. It won't say abayin. I'm saying the two abama idea, and I am happy that the president has exhibited 2 tests. First, okay, on this toll levy. Okay, when Ghanaians came up, the president of the Republic of Ghana said no. Munyabotre, ajubreo. I'm saying tina mecho as president, you know. Yentio muye say enya yenfantre hono. Yes, movie, the president showed it the first time. Second one on this benchmark values, I still dove my heart for him. Again, say, am I saying and a businessman can want some young further consultation? Obiti baby are on one abaso. But I like this singular move, or not 2 moves away, you know. It shows say you have listened to the people and you're moving towards developing the people. I believe this benchmark values consultation must go further and go well. Okay. GRA must come into board. Come on board. Your friend is saying finance ministry must come on board. Your friend is saying importers and exporters come on board. AGI, all of you, we are businessmen. No? Let us discuss and get to the fin of this matter to help
finally.
Yeah, you know, in the first place, Ibadintina was a reduction of the benchmark values because it was through the same agitation from the from Guta.
Yes.
That pushed MPP to
reduce the
benchmark value because it wasn't realistic. Now, master, I mean, Makoto phone 4,000 Ghana cedis. Obisu Wakoto the same phone. Ono koto was Singapore. Ono onyane di 2,500. Ono ni di 2,500 na ba. Into the bar, okitani receipt of 2,500. Then you customs will sit down and say that look, this phone, the benchmark value is 13,000. Once the benchmark value is 13,000, no, that is people don't understand what the benchmark value is. The benchmark value in the books, no, or 13,000. So your 3,500 and your 4,000 is not going to work. I am going to use the 13,000 to calculate the taxes for you, because maybe you went there and you made some kululu to get an invoice, that kind of thing. It's them in an war year. In a good after started the war complaint. You know, so okay, look, if that is the case now, even if you bring it as 4,500, I am going to have the benchmark value or 13,000. No, I'm halving it. You are going to pay 7,000 and 6,500. That was the halving of the benchmark value. Until you know, on there or a BB, so they made noise, and this thing happened. They've enjoyed that 50% benchmark value, but the manufactured Ghana AGI is also enjoying the same thing because most of the raw materials that they bring, you know, it's also benchmarked half. Then you pay. Both of them were enjoying this, but Sisiano, we don't have proper data in this country. Look, how many mosquito coils do we produce in this country in a year? How many mosquito coils do we use in a year? How many tissue papers do we use in a year? How many do we produce in a year? So the shortfalls, no, then there you can really put the benchmark and say that, look, no, 75 or 80% of the tissue papers should come from within. 30 should come from outside. Into urban demand, then you know you are protecting the local industry. But if, look, they are not producing enough. If we put even a total ban on importation of, look at clinker. How can you take the thing off clinker? We don't produce clinker here. It's not that we are trying to arrange our manganese and our bauxite thing and see whether we can do something about. But apart from that, you don't have it.
That is why the consultations are.
Yes, so you don't need to do that. Leave it so that the prices should maintain. Because, master, if this thing happen and whatever, cement. By the end of this middle of
Jata cement.
First quarter. No, Jata. No. It's not Jata cement. You know, but what I am saying is that the prices, no, we can't buy it. We can't buy it.
That is the final thing. Say if you was in terms of pricing.
And if you want cement, it's Jata cement. That one there. But I fully support. But you see, but seriously speaking, the man will be buying things.
Yes, our clinker will be the cement production will be higher.
Mr. Kamal did have a Aquinas, Tavia Kwanzaa. Also, we appreciate you so much. We are grateful. Let's think positive for Ghana and let's believe that we can do it and we'll get the results that we need. We're here. Black Star, still there's hope. We are winning. We don't mind the combination. On behalf of my team, thank you once again.